Why, hello there. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. How y'all doing? It's been only a week, but for some reason I'm acting as though it's been a year. So then, Sonic 3D Blast mentally destroyed me. So that was fun. But this time, we get to actually play a game that isn't bad. For once. I know, right? What have I been streaming lately? Let me actually look. Let's see, I did the Corey in the House DS thing, because memes. I did Sonic 3D Blast, Clifford's Thinking Adventures, Knuckles Chaotix. I've played a bunch of gems. Gems of our times. Oh, there was that time I did Kahoot. It's been a while since I've played a game that I genuinely really enjoy. World Cup Game was pretty fun, but that was only to regain my sanity from Knuckles Chaotix. So, yeah, apologies for if my neighbors are making noise, by the way. You probably can't hear them, but I can, and they're being loud. I'm sorry. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. But, hi, how y'all doing? There's actually a lot of people here right now. Shoutouts to everyone in the chat, as always. Taz is here, of course. Been talking to him for a while. Augie's here. Hey, how you doing? Duriga Duffy, apologies if I'm butchering your name. Slash is here, and Sajid's here. How y'all doing? So yeah, let me give a little bit of context for this before I jump into this, and I will in a second. Apologies for taking so long to do this. This is one of my favorite Sonic games I think ever made, honestly. And I want to preface this because I know a lot of people hear that and automatically it like discredits me. Keep in mind, I'm not saying that means the game is perfect. Oh heck no. It has a ton of flaws. It hasn't aged well in the slightest. The story is just... I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of people who love the plot of this game. I was never a big fan of the plot of Sonic Adventure, honestly. I think it has a lot of flaws and needed to be redone in a lot of ways. And yeah, there's things that, you know, definitely need to be fixed about it. That's what Sonic Adventure Remastered is for. But, you know, overall... You know, of course, there's big story and everything. It's just, you know, there's terrible things in this game, but the parts that are good, you know, like Sonic's story, for example, and honestly, even Tails' story, I believe, is pretty good, and I even like Mos and Knuckles' story. They're great. It has some... I feel they got it so right with that first attempt there with, you know, Sonic's gameplay, and I really wish they would go back to this sort of style because I think it really works. You could even, you know, throw in a boost and actually have it, like... You know, you have the boost and the spin dash, and have it kind of... You could have it work if you build these nice open levels. And anyhow, shut up. But yeah, I really like this game, and I'm very excited to play this. Hello, Knuckles Enchilada. How you doing? And I should be streaming Sonic Adventure Remastered instead of Billion Smiley Faces. Oh yeah, I'd get killed. That'd be great. All right, so let me show you all what how am I gonna be playing this today. With Taz's lovely banner at the bottom of the screen here. Yeah, let me adjust that a bit. These are the mods I have currently on, basically, for SADX. I am using the Steam version because I'm a nub, and that's the only version I have with me at the time. But honestly, with all these mods on, it makes it quite a bit better. It basically gives it Dreamcast lighting and a bunch of other things from... It makes it look alright, whereas normal Sonic Adventure DX on Steam doesn't quite... It kind of loses the charm of Sonic Adventure, so... Yeah, let's just get right into this. Oh boy. There we go, the beautiful, beautiful Sega logo. I don't think it's playing the sound. Okay, a second. I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry, when you plug in your headphones, OBS decides to switch inputs. Do you hear it? Do you hear the faint sound? Oh gosh, this is gonna get loud as heck, isn't it? Let's keep it around 20. I want to make sure you guys can hear this because it is loud at points, but this game's soundtrack is frickin' incredible. Sonic Adventure DX, crappy version of the game that's still pretty good somehow. The world is shattered. The water is splashing. So this is like it's Attack on Titan. What am I saying? Somehow not a single person died or is even slightly injured. And there's chaos. Open your heart. Yeah, it's got that 90s corniness to it, but I love it. I'm sorry. Like, you can tell this was pretty impressive for the time. Inverted colors. Whoa! Wacky speeds! Tails looks so wrong. Tell me now how long this will last. Amy does as well. It looks like an SFM animation, honestly. A-Carrier looks pretty good somehow. That's one of the other things that aged pretty well, I think. Big is just ridiculous. And that scene looks pretty cool. SADX, alright, I guess. I don't know. Don't worry, by the way, that 4:3 aspect ratio will be fixed. Because we're using better SADX. Heck yeah. Let's delve into this. So apparently Taz is actually racing me. By that I mean he's actually trying to, he's gonna beat the game along with me. So, heck yeah, I'll tell you in the chat when I start, Taz. Yeah, let me change a few options because for some reason it never remembers that I wanted to have my controller vibrate. And, yeah. Fun fact, the Steam version was ported from the Xbox 360 edition, which was ported from the PC 2004 version, which was ported from the GameCube, which was ported from the Dreamcast version. Yep, it's actually pretty ridiculous. Yeah, they, I'll play the game along with you in mirror mode. YouTube, stop. What is it? Is it repeating your text? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure the Dreamcast version is a lot better. Personally, I've never gotten to play the Dreamcast version, unfortunately, but I've seen so much footage of it. I get the idea. It looks so much better. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't have that, so I figure why you know, pirate a version that I don't have when I legally bought the game. That's odd that YouTube's doing that. Also, I know the sound just died for a second. Alright, I'm gonna tell you, Taz, when I begin. So let's do this. So, just a little bit of context. I'm not the best at this game. I know there's a lot of people out there who are better than me. But you know, I don't know where all the emblems are, I'm ashamed to say. I'm probably gonna have to look at a guide for that. If you guys know that there's an emblem nearby, or rather, there's going to be an emblem nearby, please let me know, because I only know where like a couple are, and I realized just now I'm doing 100% of this because Sonic Marathon, so I'm gonna have to get all those things. But yeah, I did used to try and actually speedrun this a little bit, so I can do it pretty quickly. Skip cutscenes or no? I'm gonna skip the cutscenes. So you probably should as well if you don't want to, get caught behind because of that. Just because, I mean, the cutscenes did not age well in the slightest, and if we want to beat this game in any, reasonable amount of time, we probably should. Hello, Nadeem, how you doing? Okay, ready? As soon as I press A, I'm gonna let you know in the chat. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Actually, let me type this. Just so that I have it ready. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Ah, dang it, you gotta... Frick! One more time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's get him.
Alright, there we go. So hopefully the audio isn't too loud or too quiet. Yeah, I have the Dreamcast lighting mod on as I showed you before, so it looks freaking good. Hey, gotta be fast. Please don't get triggered. It's much easier to stream this than it is to buy a Dreamcast, and, But with the Dreamcast lighting mod on, it honestly looks mostly the same to me. I'm sorry. Alright. Yeah, there's a way you can actually get him to come down on, like, the first jump. I never get it, though. It's a little tricky to... You have to, like, jump around here. There's a sweet spot, I know, but...
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Twitch chat is literally dead. Yeah, it always is. Alright. Now, I'm gonna... Yeah, like I said at the beginning, I'm gonna be skipping all the cutscenes because I just feel they didn't age well and everything. And there's just not really much of a point to them. So this game is gonna go by freaking fast. Also, I didn't spinash on that enough. Frick. You can, for those of you who've never played this game, you can actually skip, which I don't think any of you watching it here have never played this, but you can actually skip that bridge up to that loop. It's pretty fun. Oh, and there's this, you all know this, but basically, there's a button to spin dash and a button to unroll from the spin dash. And they're both mapped to the exact same button. So if you just mash the spin dash button, you will spin dash, unroll, and keep doing that, and you just keep gaining speed. And it's wonderful. I'm already up to the hill here, where you can just spin right up this thing. There's no, it's a game that came out in 1999 originally. It's quite buggy. Oh my gosh, I fell off the lighthouse. I didn't think I was gonna do that. Wow, alright, I'm sorry. I know I'm probably coming off as cocky, but I've played this game quite a few times, so I'm kind of surprised I did that. Yeah. Come on, camera, please. Oh yeah, I should be playing with the... What am I doing? That'll make it... There we go. That makes it easier sometimes. Sometimes it's also easier to use the auto camera, like right here would be an example where it's actually easier to use automatic camera, because that... Yeah, okay, for those of you who don't know, again, okay, I know I'm not explaining this well at all. There's two different modes of the camera, because this was one of the first, it was Sega's first attempt at making... Dang it. Sonic Team's first attempt at making a 3D Sonic game. That wasn't Sonic 3D Blast, or Sonic Extreme, which got cancelled. So because they were still new to the idea, they weren't quite sure how to do the camera, so they made two different modes for it. Automatic mode and free mode. Free mode lets you control it pretty much entirely with the right stick, whereas automatic mode, please land, okay, thank you. Whereas automatic mode has it actually so that the game controls it with triggers that they placed everywhere. Depending on the area you're at, certain modes can actually be better or worse. Usually, I find that the free camera is a little better for doing glitches and things, because you can control it better. But when I'm just playing the game normally, the auto camera is usually better, so yeah. Oh hey, got a bit fast in the Twitch chat? Yeah, the Twitch chat's lit, I know, right? If by lit you mean like they lit it on fire and it burned away and now it's nothing. Because there is no Twitch chat. Gotta go fist, boys. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta go fast, dude. There's no way to not go fast here. I love that you actually take the train. You actually have to, like you're the fastest thing alive, and I just fell off of the train. Okay. Yeah, like I said, sometimes the sorry about that. Sometimes the camera can be a little problematic, depending on what mode you're using. I probably should have switched to auto here. Oh frick. All right, let's. There's a little bug you can do that's kind of fun, but it's kind of difficult to get sometimes. Nope, okay, I didn't get it. If you get far enough away from the trigger that causes that cutscene, Sonic actually doesn't spawn. So Eggman says, haha, if it isn't Sonic, and it actually isn't Sonic. It's pretty great. Unless you play big. Oh, I'm not doing big today. That would make me want to end myself. Like I said, this game is not perfect, but I really love it. And you can just spam A on this boss fight, as I'm sure you all know. Because for some reason I programmed it to, there's no, like, delay in between hits. Look at that lighting. That Dreamcast lighting was pretty great, honestly. Okay. So I should have switched the auto camera there, probably, but whatever. Like I said, most of the time you're going to be wanting using the free camera, but there's a couple times at the beginning where auto is nice. And I'm not really speedrunning this, in case you're wondering. I'm just playing it normally, but, you know, you can kind of throw it on there if you try hard enough. I just want to do it a little quicker than a lot of people play this game because, you know, I've played it so many times. You know, if I just played it slow like I had no idea what I was doing, then, you know, why do that like any other old soul, you know? I can be special. I can beat this game slightly faster. Frick, Rad, you're beating me. Ha ha ha. What did I tell you, Taz? It always wins to be rad. Ah, frick. That was horrible. I need a better catchphrase. Alright, get up there. Yeah, you actually get sucked up by a tornado and are perfectly fine. The Dreamcast textures are amazing. They really are. I just love this lighting. Like, dude, do you realize how much better this looks than the DX lighting? Like, it actually looks pretty good. I can't believe they screwed up the lighting that badly in Sonic Adventure DX. What I heard is that they actually removed the lighting effect files that the Dreamcast version had in the DX port. I don't know why the heck they did that. Yeah, there's a mod you can actually, well, not a mod, a code you can activate in the SADX mod loader that lets you, it has this, there's this mode called Turbo Speed, basically, that, okay, basically if you hold the Y button, it makes it so that, you get set to instant speed, and you can do that for as long as you want. So I used that to beat this game in literally 15 minutes, which was quite fun. You can skip this entire level with it. Without it on, you can skip it, but it's a lot harder. You have, I'm not sure how exactly. You have to jump at certain positions. Basically, there's death triggers here, but they didn't place them very well. So there's sections where there's actually, you can just fall, and it's totally fine. From this point on, I actually kind of know where the goal is, but it's a little, yeah, it's over this way. Yeah, there's a loop that you go on that's, oh, wonderfully programmed. And then you have this section here where if I jump, here, I'm going to try to do a trick. Let's go. Alright, watch this. This is fun. I'm going to land here to be safe. Yeah. And you can land, if you move carefully, you can land on this platform right here and just skip right to the goal, which is great. You find it funny I'm barely talking about Sonic Adventure Remastered? Yeah, well, I don't want to give anything away about it yet. Also, do you notice those quill physics? The wind actually blows his hair, so to speak, which just is pretty great for the time. I always get lost here. I know it sounds stupid. Oh yeah, you go to Station Square and then you go to the, you get the Lightspeed Dash. I remember now. Yeah, there's certain parts in the story where for some reason I tend to forget where I'm supposed to be going. If you do, you can talk to Cal, that orange orb you probably saw. Orange, reddish, whatever. Who helps you along the way, and she's actually quite helpful. These NPCs are actually really nice if you talk to them. They have some really great dialogue. When we were writing the lines for, we were rewriting some of the script for Sonic Adventure Remastered. I think we've already mentioned that, I hope we did. Point is, when we were doing that, we basically, we read a lot, we had to read all of the script, right? And we found some, you know, I'm not going to take the golden chow egg, I'm sorry. Screw you. Later. I have so many golden chow. You know what, let me show you my chow garden real quick. Because, like, I was never big on the chow garden. I know a lot of people really were. I always just kind of went there and then that was it. But I've taken so many golden chow eggs and put them in here. It's not even funny. Look at this. Look at how many there are just hanging around. There's chow everywhere. They're all gone. Oh, come on. Candy? Oh, this is mules. The mule raised this one. It's adorable. Yeah, I was never big on the chow garden, but I know a lot of people really were. Rad, slow down. I can't, Taz. I must beat you. This Lightspeed Dash upgrade. Okay, basically, as you might notice, you have to actually charge this maneuver called the Lightspeed Dash, which you use to dash along rows of rings like that. This upgrade here makes it so that you can get the Lightspeed Dash charge time is a lot quicker. But it's always such a pain to get for me. I did it easily there somehow, but usually it takes me more time than it should. Alright, now this level is probably one of the slowest in the game, because you can glitch this, but it's a little tricky, so they made it a lot harder on SADX. Basically, what you have to do if you want to play it normally and not glitch it like a cheater, is you have to actually get 400 rings and then deposit them all at the area toward the end of the level, which basically makes sort of like a mountain of rings that you can actually climb up to get to the goal ring. Sorry, not the goal ring. I'm thinking like it's a modern game. The capsule, same thing. You get the Chaos Emerald. So basically, yeah, you do that by playing this pinball section here, which is not my favorite thing. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like the pinball sections. I never really did. But there's a little trick you can do. If you lose all of your, pinballs here, with less than 100 rings, I believe it is, then you get taken to the section of the level where you're basically in the sewer, and you can get 400 rings easily there. So I like to get about 70 rings or so, and then basically die on purpose. As you might notice I'm doing now, I'm not pressing anything. So that way, you end up in the sewer, see? And from here on out, you can just get rings easily. So, and I love this music! This song is so good. I'm sorry, I need to shut up so you can actually kind of hear it, but there's sound effects in the game too, so you should look it up, the OST, later. It's such a good... I'm sorry. I'll shut up for a second. Like, oh my gosh, I love it. I don't know why I love this song so much, but it's so great. Gotta go fast over the speed shoes music. Yeah. Slash says, I need to disable some mods because they make the hub world completely invisible. Oh dear, and SADX? What in the world did you do? I didn't know there was a mod that did that. I mean, there's a mod for everything. Okay, just gotta not hit those spiked balls. Yeah, I'm trying to fall back down because I believe the fastest way to go is here. I never really memorized this area like I should have. I think it's either here or on the left. If you go on the right, I think it's the right at least, then you actually, if you bypass your chance to get to the second part of the level, that gives you an extra like 200 rings, and you basically screw yourself over, and you have to just go back to the sewer again, or the pinball section because you don't have enough rings. So make sure not to do that. You'll basically be fine as long as you're careful to not go there. And also, I know you can take all those dash pads, but I'm always paranoid I'm gonna miss some rings, so I just take that slow. Yeah, there's a ton of rings here, as like I said before. You can get 400 easily if you just, you know, are careful about making sure to grab everything. Oh, Tails got that for me. Thank you so much. Look at all those rings. It's just wonderful. I always loved this section as a kid because I hated the pinball. So I love that they made it sort of this alternate path here that you can take to skip it. And also, I'm noticing I gotta be careful not to hit these, but also I don't have 400 rings yet, but I think I can get the extra 20 just from the rings that are here. Okay, well, like I'm short by like 2. Yeah, I can get it. That's from here. And if I couldn't, there's some extra rings you can get in the hub world area. Yeah, I don't know why they give you invincibility there because you kind of don't need it since you just go up here. Also, you may have noticed that little... Oh, yeah, this section here, you can actually get these rings, and Sonic takes a shower. Huh. What's interesting about it, too, is that you can actually get Tails to go in there as well. Which was a little traumatizing as a child. Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, you jump here, and it deposits all your rings. I love the way it does this. It shakes them out of you. I'm sorry, but to me, like, things like that are like charm.
Yes.
Like, I love this. When Tails is helpful. Yeah, oh yeah, he's actually always helpful in this game because there's no special stages. So, other than getting in the way of the camera, he actually is really useful. It's great. You don't think Dreamcast Station Square Mystic Ruins like the mirror mod? I've never tried the mirror mod, to be honest. I saw it at SHC. It looked interesting, but I never tried it out. It looks like it'd be really difficult to program. Maybe not. I don't know. I've never made a real SADX mod. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have jumped like that, but whatever. So yeah, so now you get the, what is it even called? Something key. Frost key? I don't know. Okay, I love the sound effect. Hang on. That one. Frick. There, that one. I didn't skip the cutscene there because I want the ice stone. Okay, it's what you think it is. I didn't get that, I didn't skip it until then just because I love that sound effect so much. It just feels so satisfying. Like, even though you didn't do anything there. There we go. Oh, hi, Cream. Yeah, I didn't point it out, but as a meme noticed, and you guys probably did too, they actually stuck in an Easter egg in SADX, where, it wasn't in the Dreamcast version, where, you know, Cream the Rabbit from the Sonic Advance series, she flies by in, Casinopolis area. Just as a little Easter egg. Also, there's a little skip here you can do, if you're careful about it. If you spin dash and jump right, yeah, you can go right here, which saves a lot of time. And this part, I freaking practiced years ago. Look how much better this looks with the Dreamcast lighting mod, by the way. Sorry, I know I'm talking at the speed of light, but I love this game so much. Like, okay, look at that. Heck yeah. That skip took me so long to, like, I tried so many different things before I found that one.
Use the panel to jump.
I'm sure there are faster ways to beat this. The thing is, you might notice the checkpoint's right there, and it looks like you could just jump over here. You can, but if you do that, it doesn't hit the trigger that causes that section. Look at how good the Dreamcast lighting is. You can't skip this one. Wow, it's only been 30 minutes and we're already here. Yeah, I love how, like, as a kid, this took, like, hours, you know. But like once you know where everything is, it's like, wow, you can just blast through this game. And I love that. Like you can play this at your own pace. It's really well made, honestly. It's got the perfect length to it. Because like I never feel like, you know, I don't want to go back and play through Sonic Story again. Oh, I should have hit that dash pad. Whatever. Yeah, from what I understand, there's a way to actually break through the walls here, and then once you do that, you can pretty much just free fall all the way down to the goal area. But I'm not, you know, I don't know how to do that, to be honest with you. Like I said at the beginning, well, maybe I don't remember. I think I said this. I did used to speedrun this, but I wasn't serious about it like a lot of people are. I just kind of did it for fun. So I didn't do a bunch of like crazy skips and things. I just kind of beat it quickly. So, yeah. I can go through this game pretty quickly, but not anything spectacularly amazing. Like, wow, Rad, you skipped the entire level. Go, Rad. So, yeah. The chat died. Was it because they were impressed with my skills? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, you may have noticed this, but if you press A on these little ramps here, he kind of does a trick, and it gives you some speed. And it's fun. It legitimately feels good to do tricks off of these ramps for some reason. Memes. Nadine, how could you say that? I'm gonna block you now. Obviously joking. I like how your skateboard gets left behind in the background there. It just falls off. It's like, ah, sorry, snowboard, not skateboard. Where do you go now? Oh, you go to Knuckles, I believe. Yeah, I always used to get lost here. This is another one of the key points where I would not remember where I needed to go. Oh, nice camera. Yeah, you go to Knuckles. There he is. This is the best part in the game. Everyone get your oh no's ready.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh man.
Give it your best shot.
That line delivery is the best. Nadim, what have you done? You're going too fast. What level are you on, Tess? Oh, I hate this boss fight. This is one of the only levels of the game where I just go, This and the sub-chase. I never liked the sub-chases, to be honest with you. I was trying this... We were thinking about maybe redoing... We're thinking about fixing up this boss in Sonic Adventure Remastered, but I can't say how yet. The sub-chases, I was talking with some of the team members about it. I wanted to fix it up, but a lot of other people thought they were fine. So, I don't know what'll become of that. Yeah, there's not really a way to... I'm not really sure how to do this quickly, to be honest with you. I don't even think most speedrunners really have an optimized way of doing this. His attacks are kind of just random, and if it looks like I'm making the camera terrible, because I do still have free camera on, for some reason, even with free camera on in this boss fight, it takes control away from you and gives you terrible camera angles, like that one. I didn't do that. And sometimes you can't... dang it. Okay. Sometimes you can't change it back until the game lets you, so, you know Casinopolis? Nice. You may have won in 3D Blast, but this time you're gonna get 3D blasted. Oh man. Oh no, oh no, everyone says oh no. That's the best line. Yeah, the one thing I found that does seem to make the boss quicker is it seems if you stay far away from him, then he's more likely to go into his like phase where you can attack him. So that could just be me, but it feels like that at least. See, like when I go farther away, he seems to either randomly decide to do an attack or to let me attack him. So, you know, and I wish it would let me change the camera to face him better. Also, for those of you thinking I'm walking on water,
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
yeah, you even do in the results screen. Basically, the water... this line is great. Basically, that water, you do sink in it, but you sink very slowly for some reason. I never quite figured out why. So that's something we need to fix. And I don't really like this level either. Oh wow, I haven't seen this with the lighting mod on yet. That looks interesting. Yeah, this level is would be a good time for me to calm down and talk to chat because I literally don't have to do anything in this level. I can just sit in the sides here. Look at that. I'm not touching the controller. at this point in the game, other than you have to get yourself in a decent position because otherwise you'll get hit by robots and lose health slowly, but you basically cannot die. You just have to get to the end of this, and it's an automated, it's basically an automated level. So the point is that you're supposed to shoot all these enemies for points, but there's literally no... You don't have to. You hate Sky Chase, I do as well. I'm curious to see if you guys... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is gonna sound... Maybe this is wrong of me to ask this, but... I'd be curious to see, like, what do you guys think of Sky Chase? Like, overall, do you hate it or do you love it? Because I personally can't stand it, because look at this. I'm not touching the dang... There's nothing happening here. But a lot, you know, it seems like a lot of people in the, you know, in Sonic Adventure Remastered and everything were fine with it and don't think it needs to be changed. So I'm curious to see what people think of it. Ayubi Casinopolis, nice. You hate it, yeah. Me too. Like, look at this. This isn't really exciting. Again, I haven't touched the controller. It's piloting itself. I'm not touching it at all right now. Sketchy says end this game. You wouldn't replay it, but it's okay. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like... Oh gosh. I don't know. Like, it could be made a lot better. Like, shouldn't this be really exciting? I don't know. I legitimately find a lot more enjoyment in the Sonic Unleashed ones, where you literally are just pressing the buttons that show up on the screen. Because as you can see here, it doesn't even matter if I get hit. Because you can take a lot of hits before you actually die. So it's very difficult to actually screw up, and, you know, even if you don't press anything. Still trying to skip Casinopolis, nice. Also, hey Orange, how you doing? Red should open up donations, you should pay a penalty for being late. $5. I need to buy a footlong. Oh my gosh, I have a burger. I have frickin' food. Wow, it's good. Yeah, I like how the level ends with you falling to your doom. Alright, let's do this thing. So, from here on out, yeah, I remember. It took me a second. You find Amy, who's the best character. I mean, clearly Big the Cat is the best character, but, yeah. And you go to Twinkle Park, because, I kid you not, Twinkle Park has a deal where cute couples get in free. Oh, Sega. Anyway, I like that, like, Amy was still a new character at this time, if you actually think about it. What was she in? She was in Sonic CD, I think probably some spin-offs like Sonic R or something, I'm not sure. I've never played Sonic R, I don't know. And then this, and that was basically it. So, like, she was still basically brand new, honestly. So I don't think a lot of people who played Sonic Adventure for the first time even really knew who she was. Maybe they did. I don't know. I wouldn't have. I would be like, who's this? Because if you just played, like, Sonic 3, you know, Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and you didn't know about Sonic CD or Knuckles Chaotix or any of those games, right? Like, you wouldn't know who the heck Amy is. You just smoked weed. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well, Orange got me to say that. Blame David. Hashtag blame David. There you go. I actually really like this racing segment for some reason. Like, it might look kind of boring, but it's actually pretty fun. I don't know why. I feel like if Sega did try to do something like this again in a newer game, it would be boring. But, like, here, it's really entertaining. I don't know what it is. I love the music. It's a remix of that song from Sonic 3D Blast. Panic Puppet Zone Act 1, I believe, and the intro music. And then this song! Heck yeah! The name is freaking weird, but heck yeah. You made the clip, but you hit a death trigger at the coins? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do kind of a skip here, it's not too big, but you can skip that entire first area. Oops, okay. Well, didn't mean to fall in the water, but how do you get out? Oh, frick, am I gonna drown? Wait, oh, okay. I'm sorry, I don't think I've ever fallen in that water. Oh my gosh. Yeah, So that usually saves a second, but I think I screwed it up there. If you get enough speed here, which you can with like the turbo speed code and such, you can get on that ramp that I just ran on with the dash pads and shoot up so high that you can just turn to the left here. And actually, believe it or not, on this wall thing on the left here, the top of that is where the oh dang it, frick. The top of that is where the capsule is. So you can just get to the... Oh, okay, nice. Oh, hi camera. Alright. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. You can just get to the gold capsule, or whatever. See, it's right there. So, yeah, but I'm not playing with that on, so rip. You'd be happy if we removed Sky Chase altogether in SAR. Well, I don't think we're gonna do that, because, you know... I don't know, there's something about it, like some people do like it, you know, and you know, it would feel a little odd having it missing, but we'll probably do something to it. I can't say just yet. I'll have to talk it over with everyone else. You know, some more, because I personally like that's the thing about Sky Chase. Like, I feel like it doesn't feel like, you know, with like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric or whatever, where it's like there's no way this could have been fun. It feels like Sky Chase actually was a really good idea, but it just was executed so poorly. Okay, I'm gonna do another skip here. So you're supposed to go around this entire thing here, but if you spin that just right... Oh, okay. Nope, never mind. Screw it. I guess we're gonna do it the boring way. And waste time while you're at it. Sorry about this. I didn't realize it was gonna be this sloppy at Twinkle Park. Yeah, you can glitch past that. Oh my gosh, really? Okay. You can glitch past that fence and get to the end without having to walk around like that. I'm so sorry I'm wasting all of your time. 3 minutes is a while for this level, actually. Alright, so you can hit these switches up here. Make your switch puns, I don't care. And it spawns rings here that you can lightspeed dash on, but the time it takes to charge lightspeed dash is so long that it's actually slower to do that, so... Yeah, see, up here is the roof area, and down there is where we were just at, so... Also, if you go around here, they actually hit something for you can find if you explore. They did that a lot in this game, surprisingly. You'll find if you walk around, you'll find little ring capsules and things. It's pretty good. Whoa, hello, Twitch chat. Godly Fast is just spamming emojis. That's beautiful. Seriously, Rad, slow down, I can't catch up now. Well, I'm sorry, Taz. I screwed up pretty badly in Twinkle Park, so hopefully that'll help. And I love how as soon as you get on Twinkle Park, you can get to go straight to Speed Highway. There's like nothing in between. You just gotta grab this ID card here. You go over here, use it to unlock this building, and they can go in. And you're at Speed Highway. Just like that. And this is one of my favorite stages in the game. Look at how good this level is. Just... heck yeah! Oh, okay, the camera bugged out there. Let's do that one more time. Yeah, this level is... wow, is it really doing it again? Okay, so one last time. It'll work this time. I swear. The game aged poorly, but this level is really fun. I should have grabbed the lighting, whatever. You get to go, as the name implies, from Speed Highway. You get to go very fast, and it's very enjoyable. It's really linear, but there's still openness to it. Like, that's what I love about Sonic Adventure. Look at that over there. See the helicopter over there? It looks like it's just background elements, but you get to go to it. Like, the level loops all the way around here, and you eventually end up at that helicopter. I wonder if you could skip to that. You probably could. I want to do a video where I beat this with that turbo speed mod I was talking about earlier. Well, code. Because as I said before, I beat that in like 54 minutes or something with that on. I'm not even joking, I actually did that, and I found a way to go even faster. So I want to record a video where I do that. That would be fun. If there's enough time left once I'm done with Sonic and Tails' story, I'll do that real quickly for you guys, because I want to show you how quickly you can beat the game with that on. You can skip everything. It's wonderful. Yeah, so you end up over here eventually. And you gotta grab onto the helicopter, which then takes you over here. It's like so well designed and so fun. Yeah, I tend to always hit those enemies for some reason. I don't know why. It's like they're really easy to dodge. Speed Highway is big, even though it has nothing to do with the plot and Sonic's story. Well, like I said, I never thought the plot was this game's strong point, even though a lot of people really like... A lot of people say, like, oh, you know, you need to bring the plot back from adventure games, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but the plot in adventure games to me is just as bad as the plot in modern games. Well, maybe not just as bad. Colors plot is a lot harder to bear for me, and that's coming from someone who loves Sonic Colors. But yeah. I don't know. I think Adventure's plot is okay, but I don't think it's anything too special. I'm sorry. But the game itself just has so much charm to it. Like, I don't know. It just, part of me is like, how could you not like some of this? Like, look at that. I just ran down a building and smashed through the glass, and then you go over here and it's daytime, which makes no frickin' sense. But whatever. It's fun. Yeah, you can skip right to the end here if you have the turbo speed thing on, just by getting some speed at that slope at the beginning. Again, I'll show that to you guys if there's time left when I'm done, which there should be, because I'm gonna be done at this rate. I'll finish Sonic's story and Tails' story by the 2 to 3 hour mark. Tails' story is frickin' short. You can beat that in like 30 minutes if I'm not mistaken. Not even speedrunning it. You don't find this game to be fun? Well, that's, sorry. I mean, if you don't enjoy happiness, that's your thing. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know, a lot of people, it's up to, you know, some people don't like this game. Some people don't like, where am I going with this? What am I trying to say? I'm forgetting. I'm sorry. What's happening is I'm trying so hard to concentrate on like where I need to go next, that like because I forgot where I needed to head. That I can't. That my words are not making any sense. Yeah, a lot of people don't like this game actually. Because, you know, like I said before, it hasn't aged well at all. Like look at this. Like you just stare at it for a while and you'll see, you know, it hasn't aged well in the slightest. But I just feel like there's so much to it that, you know, like I guess the way I'm seeing this is from the side of what it could be. You know what I mean? Like imagine this, but in the Hedgehog engine, you know, with like with the same controls and everything without the glitches. It could be really good, like design-wise. There's a lot of stuff here that I feel, you know, there isn't quite in games like Lost World, where it just feels like there isn't much to it. You really like Dark Sonic stories. Well, that's cool. You know what? I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's the fact that it's dark that makes me like those stories. I think what I like about it, SA2's, I do actually kind of like SA2's story, a lot more than SA1's. What I like about that though is not the fact that it's dark. What I like about it is the fact that it gets the tone right. Like, there's something about it where, I don't know, like, it doesn't feel too serious or anything, but it feels like, I love this level and this music, by the way. My gosh! This is one of my favorites, even though I just screwed up there in the game as well. And you get to play Speed Highway and Red Mountain, like, right after each other, so it's just great. It's like, this part of the game is just excellent. Anyway, yeah, did you know if you spin that, do you see that's in the background right there? On the right there? I don't know if you can see my cursor. No, you can't. Toward the right-ish of the screen, that little thing sticking out of the mountain, that's the end of the level. If you can skip there, you can beat the whole thing, but you obviously can't do that with normal spin dashing, not from any way I'm aware, so it's... I'm sure there's a way you can skip it a lot quicker. I'm sure people have done it, but I'm not aware of any easy skips to do without any like mods on or anything. Oh, I just noticed there was a Lightspeed Dash section over there. I don't think I've ever taken that. Also, wait a minute, is that the rocket? Oh, you can skip that! Oh, that saves some time. Well, only like a second, but okay, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. One of my favorite levels, and it's one of the ones that I didn't break. Didn't notice you were streaming. Oh, hey man, how you doing? Yeah, this is where you could skip to. And then this part, ooh, it's edgy, but it's good. Hey, I could have gotten those speed shoots, but it only speeds you up a little bit. Like, and it's difficult to get them because of the crack is a little hard to get into since it's kind of small. That sounds bad. Frick. Distraction. This game is good. There. Okay, saved it. Also, fanfiction Sonic. What did I miss? Sorry, I'm not reading the chat very well. Right, I'll pay you $100 if you take a 20-minute break. You don't have $100, Taz. We all know that. I'm just kidding. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you can actually skip over here too. It's only like a... Oh, okay, I messed up. GG! It only saves like a second, but yeah. You don't have to go around to the right like that. This level's very cleverly designed if you actually look at its map. Like, if you look at the models for it in, like, you know, some Sonic Adventure level editor or whatever. It's very well designed. Like, it loops around it so cleverly. It's all built in a way that takes advantage of the space in, like, sort of a realistic environment, actually. And then you have Sky Chase 2, and Sub Chase, I believe it's called, and I don't like this one either. You just kind of have to sit here for a bit. Like, look at this. I'm not touching the controller. I'm gonna frickin' eat a hamburger. So, enjoy. Enjoy the chewing sounds. Man. This is a really challenging level. Oh. Oh, he didn't even hit me. Alright. I'm sure I'm gonna get hit, but it's not gonna even be a problem because you have so much health. Like, look at this! I'm not touching anything! This level was just... yeah. I never liked the Sky Chases. Yep, there we go. I got hit once. Oh man. Brad, you're gonna die. Oh man, this burger is delicious. Man, this is such a thrilling I am not touching the controller at all. I haven't touched it since the beginning of this level. Man, oh man. That was really difficult. So far, so good. That line's terrible.
You know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this.
Turns around.
Transforming.
Oh, can you skip this? No, you can't. That, for some reason, that's a little funny to me. Sonic floating like that. I think it's the fact that his model looks so, like... I don't know. It looks a little off. It's funny to me for some reason. Yep, I still have not touched the controller, by the way, other than trying to skip the cutscene just then. Can you even get through this section without getting hit? Oh my gosh! You gotta be kidding me! Like, I'm not touching this. Oh gosh. Gray Ham is enjoying his hamburger. Wonderful. Oh man. It's really good. You gonna finish anytime soon, game? Oh, okay, I got hit by some missiles. Oh wow. Could I actually be in danger? I had to move there. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this part actually has some challenges, I suppose. Wait, what if I sit here? Will that pull me through that hole? Without getting hit? Of course it will. Of course. Okay, so you have to move a little bit. There is some challenge, guys. You have to move. Did you hear that North Korea failed a missile launch? Pretty funny, Orange says. I wasn't. I'm trying to avoid politics at this point because I've already offended every living being on the face of the earth. So, and made a fool out of myself multiple times. So, you do have to, I am controlling this now, because you do actually have to shoot this at the end of the level. But that's about it, honestly. And it's really easy to not take damage here, so, you know, you just gotta move. You remember dying on this level? Yeah, I did it when I used to play this as well. You died in the cart section? Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh at you, I found that kind of amazing. You guys, Frank, that sounds rude. You know what I mean?
Wow, this thing is really
Look at all these cutscenes here you have to skip. Have you guys ever said anything that you didn't mean to be rude at all, but it sounds so rude?
Don't get too
I'm
many
sorry.
ideas, you
and you can't. This is a cutscene, but you can't skip it. If you press start, it's in game, like literally in game. So if you press start here, it will actually pause the game.
Oh wow! It's changed shape.
And before you get, in case you guys are wondering, too, who haven't played the game, look at all these cutscenes you have to skip. It's ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Now the game gets good again. Well, actually, not quite yet, because this level is not the best. Out of all the levels in the game, this is the one I like the least. Not counting Sky Chases. I hate the Sky Chases a lot more, but these are out of the actual stages. These hi Tails, bye Tails. Out of the actual stages, these are definitely the lowest points of the Sonic's story, because Sonic? Okay, I held right there and he went back. That was weird. Because just watch this. Up, okay, up, all right, nope, okay, go, yeah, forward. I'm trying as hard as I can to go forward, and like it's so buggy in this level, it's ridiculous. The camera doesn't cooperate ever. I mean, there's actually, I'm not even joking, I tend to crash the game here. I'm completely serious. There's so many times where I've been doing sort of like, you know, back when I used to try and speedrun this, when I would actually be doing the speedrun of this, and I would crash the game on this level and then have to redo the entire thing. Which is not fun. That might happen here, but I doubt it. It tends to only happen when I do something amazing. So, yeah, I don't know why. Maybe, I mean, this level has a lot of stuff going on in it. You'll see what I mean by that later. It feels like the game, even when it doesn't crash, I'm sorry, you can do a skip there with the turbo thing on, so I was just thinking I need to go that way. Frick. This section is not so fun. Yeah, this part of the game, tries to do some pretty crazy stuff, and I'm sure it was innovative at the time. It still is pretty, like, wow, that's impressive that they can pull that off at all, but it's so buggy. Like, you can tell they just were not, you know, their ideas were a little too ambitious at this area. Okay, like this part here works pretty much fine. Yeah, you actually get knocked off of the level if you're not holding on to things. But if you run fast enough, you can usually avoid it. You gotta be careful, though. A little bit. Yeah, when you get onto this rope thing here, you're fine. This is one of the sections that crashes at sometimes. And I don't mean the ship literally crashing. I mean the game will sometimes die there. Which is fun. Oops, I missed the checkpoint. Well, hopefully I won't die. Yeah, this part has platforms that are collapsing, which is cool, actually. And then this part's a little annoying sometimes, because you have to line it up correctly with the cannon, and the camera doesn't always cooperate. And yeah, so he hits each section 3 times, and then he turns to another location. So here he's hit this twice, and I'm gonna get him. Nice. All right, here's the buggy part. So get ready. This entire section of the ship tries to rotate. Yeah, and I know that's, oh my gosh, oh gosh. that's like motion sickness, like, oh gosh. I can't even speak, I'm sorry. Yeah, this entire section of the ship tries to rotate, and I'm sure that was really impressive at the time. It's still pretty amazing that they could get it working at all, but it's so buggy. Just watch when it happens. I'll tell you when, for those of you who aren't familiar with the game. So the goal is right over there, but if you try to get to it, you can see you can't unless you do some skips and stuff. And the ship rotates right here. See, it's happening now. Oh my gosh. It doesn't look like it's that buggy, but I'm holding like completely different directions than where Sonic's actually going. Like right now it's fixed itself, but... Oh, okay, I fell through the floor. Alright then, and then up, alright. Nope, stop, go down. That actually worked better than I thought it would this time, but usually it's a huge mess. Oh hey, Derek, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Now stop making Rad do your SAR bidding. Well, it's funny, I'm actually like the only one working on the engine. Because we have other developers, but they're all busy. It's amazing. Anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a rival battle. David was asking about, ukulele. You know what? It looks pretty fun. I haven't gotten it yet, but I probably should. It looks pretty interesting. Looks like the game was gonna freeze there. Yep, this dramatic sweeping camera shots. Aren't you so impressed by that? You're learning oh, okay, sorry. Well, Brad, I'm working to learn Unity much better, so yay. That's great. You doing C# or are you just doing, like, Unity? That's cool regardless, I'm just wondering. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, see, this is what I was talking about earlier. The ship actually despawns and you can pause the game. It's amazing. Is SR Remastered even playable? Yes. It actually is. Stay tuned. That's all I can say. I can't say anything else. Oh, okay, I freaking fell off, but it still triggered the cutscene. I love this boss's music. Listen to this. It's so good. Except for the ahas from Eggman. It's such a good boss too. It's like well designed.
I can't believe this.
And this lighting is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit because I think it's kind of loud. Soon TM, exactly. Well, I can't reveal specifics, I'm sorry. But yeah, stay tuned. I think this does a little more damage. Well, if you charge this and then he says ready and then you attack like this. Yeah. Was that supposed to hurt me? Oh, I forgot about this attack. Sometimes he doesn't even do this most of the time. This one is just a visual spectacle. Ah, that's loud. Sorry. You can tell they literally just did this so that because it looks cool. Which it does, but yeah. Sorry for blabbing an hour a minute, by the way, if that makes any sense. I just speed of light. Hey, buddy. Hey, you want this? Frick! Okay, wait, you can knock him into him. Yeah, there you go.
No way. I can't believe
This theme is so great. You should look up after this is done if you like rock, some rock music. Sonic Adventure Chaos 6 theme. So good. You don't even like Banjo-Kazooie, but ukulele is amazing. What do you like? Sorry. I'm just legitimately curious. You've been learning C# a bit using tutorial videos, which may sound weird to you, but they help. And been making different terrains, but still haven't got anything to run yet. Doing a small 3D platformer since 2D platformer didn't quite work out. Okay, cool. And then James says, meanwhile, I'm being a noob with learning Game Maker Studio. Nadim, if it helps, I started with Game Maker Studio, and I can absolutely recommend it for like starting out with programming. Because legitimately, it's structured pretty much like actual programming is, just visual. And I just recommend, like, once you once you're comfortable with it, like, start using Game Maker Script, because that's when you really will start to get into, like, programming stuff. And then from that point on, you can pick up like C# or something easily, because you'll look at it and you go, oh my gosh, that's the same thing as what I was already doing. And it's honestly brilliant the way they teach everything. You like Zelda, Mario Kart, Overwatch, ukulele, etc. Alright, cool. Yeah, those are all great franchises. I need to play more Zelda games, to be honest with you. I really do. You usually just remind yourself that Undertale exists. Yeah, I don't know why Yo-Yo Games isn't spreading the news on that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, on the front page of their website, when they show games made with Game Maker Studio, they don't list Undertale. At least not since I last looked there. I'm like, why the heck do you not list it? Like, that's like the one game that everyone bought that was made in Game Maker Studio, right? It's like, why would you not list Undertale? Do they not have rights to it or something? I don't get it. Oh yeah, also I'm playing Lost World. Not Sonic Lost World. Sonic Adventure. With a level called Lost World. What I can't believe, I'm sure someone's gonna copyright this and steal this idea now that I've said this. Feel free, I don't care. I can't believe that no one's done a video of Lost World in Lost World, where they port the stage to Sonic Lost World. I've been wanting to do that since the game released, but I never bothered for some reason. Look at this lighting, by the way. This is gorgeous! And when you get in here, it gets pretty impressive for the time. Like, nowadays, this doesn't look so good, I know, but You gotta realize when this came out, this is pretty impressive. Look at that, that's real-time lights. Or at least, you know, pretending to be real-time lights. Best they can. I always just kind of go random pathways in this section. Oh, okay, and I'm dead. It's like sometimes I go to the left, sometimes I go to the right. I honestly can't make up my mind with it. But this lighting right here is what I'm talking about. Like, look at that. Before you go into this section here, that looks gorgeous. Lost World is dead. Well, I mean, I'm not even gonna argue that. It's a shame though, because it didn't have to be dead. It died because no one gave a crap. Like, if modders would have came out and like, you know, oh, you know, crack the collision properties and the breakable objects and things, it, you know, we'd have some levels for it. But, you know, no one bothered. Anyway. And I get why. It's a lot more limited than Generations and... Oh, okay, are you freaking kidding me with that? Okay, I gotta slow down. I'm trying to go through this so quickly that I'm like trying to skip platforms and things. My apologies. That was a lot quicker that time. Yeah, these mirrors always used to confuse me as a kid, because it doesn't make any sense, like, how you're... Like, sometimes you'll hit them with the light and it doesn't register that you did that. I'm gonna take this part slowly. There we go. So yeah, I've learned since then, though, the best way to do it is just to spin the analog stick in crazy circles, and then you always get it. And this part I love for some reason. Like, look at this. You're like, okay, I'm going down this little water thing, and then you frickin' fall down a waterfall! Land on these springs, and it's, like, so cool to me. I don't know why. Oh, and this part's great. Heck yeah. Like, you're basically just going down a straight line, but it looks so cool. And by the way, in case you guys are wondering what those black dots are floating in space, that they disappear right as I say that, of course, but those were actually the shadows of the rings that were that the lightning shield was picking up. This game actually had drop shadows as like models that it put right underneath the rings to try and make it look as though they were, you know, they had actual lighting. Sometimes that effect doesn't quite work. See that? You can see the black dots floating around. They're not specks in your eye. What am I doing with my life? Oh yeah, you can go up here. I'm sorry. I was never good at this section. I always fall off of this. Rad, please slow down. Where are you at, Tess? You're supposed to be bad, not good. I'm sorry, Taz. My contract. Wait a minute. What the heck? How did I never notice this as a kid? Or, you know. Oh my gosh, you can skip right here. I literally never noticed that. I feel so stupid.
Yes.
I like how the game loads another section with different music just to get the goal. It's kind of funny. You're at Red Mountain. Oh wow. Got it. You know what they say? Gotta go fast. Oh my gosh! Look at that lighting. Whoa! I've never been here with the Dreamcast lighting mod on. That looks great. Oh, I skipped past the cutscene trigger. Whoops. Those trees look pretty good too. They aged pretty well actually somehow. Skipping all plot elements. You can't know what happens in the story. For all you know, they all died. I think it's this way. I always get lost here. Nope. Definitely not this way. Alright, let's go back. I can usually find my way from in here. Yep, it's that way. Alright, it's up here. You go this way and then to the left, I believe. Yes. Alright, cool. You can tell by the lights that you can see in the distance. And after many years, look at that lighting, that's gorgeous. Sorry. After many years, I finally memorized the puzzle. Or did I? Frick. I just said that and then I forgot it. Is it that? And then that? Hey, it is! Oh, I did memorize it! Oh, finally. That took me so long. And yeah, I'm on the, for those of you who don't know, I am on the final stage of Sonic's story, except for the final boss. So, yeah. It goes by pretty quickly when you know where to go, which I love about this game. It's so fun. Like, my gosh, is it fun. You know how long it took me to figure out I could spin dash into these? I never knew. When I figured that out, I went, you gotta be kidding me. That's what I was supposed to do the entire time? I always thought you had to take a hit. Yeah, this music is fantastic. Like, you may have noticed, like, other than, okay, there was Chaos 4 and then there's the 2 Sky Chases, but other than that, there's no part in this story that I find painful in the slightest. And I know that sounds like, you know, well, okay, big frickin' deal, but I can't say that about other Sonic games. And not many others, at least. So, wow. This part here, remember this image! It's gonna be a long time before you're gonna need to recall that, but remember that image, because there's a certain game released in 2006 that may have copied everything from this game, and I may be bringing up how much it copied when I play it. You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna say it now. Aquatic Base. Look at the section. It's Aquatic Base. And then Wave Ocean is Emerald Coast. I mean, come on. They basically tried to make Sonic Adventure again and failed. Taz lost. Yeah, I haven't hit the goal yet. Sajid, I mean, he could still make it. He could still do it. Well, I like how the last thing that was in the Twitch chat was Gotta Be Fast saying that with the lit fire emoji. It was like years ago. It's beautiful. Hit. All right. There we go. I'm sure there's a way to skip this section too. I just haven't really. You just had a Vietnam flashback to the first time you streamed this. Well, was it great? Or was it terrible? I don't remember. I think I was. You think was I any good at this? Oh, I think it was Meal who played this. And then yeah. And then I played it when she got stuck. Isn't that what happened? I don't remember. But Rad, I can't catch up now. You're at the end of the game. There's no way to catch up. No, you can still do it. You just gotta believe. Yeah, Rad mentioned the Twitch chat again. Well, there wasn't anything else to mention there. I love that it takes you down an actual elevator. Like, there's so much little charm to this. Yeah, and you don't have to do this, but there's a ton of stuff you can grab over here if you explore, which I love. I can't. For some reason, I'm having a heck of a hard time to... Oh, what? Sonic! Sonic! I can't move. Controller? Oh. Okay, then. The game just froze for like a... I couldn't even pause the game. I tried. That was weird. That was really bizarre. Hopefully that won't happen again. Taz is gonna wish it does happen. Yeah, and here I love that they did this just so that you could just go crazy with the homing attack. They spawn infinitely. There's no reason for doing that, it's just fun. You qualify as a loser. You'll always be a winner inside my heart. Full House theme. Oops, oh, okay. Sonic frickin' died. He fell out of the sky. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, like... Well, what am I trying to say? It's okay if you make some mistakes in this, like, each level is pretty short, honestly, so if you die here and there, you know, you can restart and it's pretty, you don't really lose much, which I like. There are games later on in the franchise, even games that I really like I love Sonic Unleashed, but if you die in, like, some Werehog sections, it's infuriating. Whereas here, it's like, oh, whatever, I lost a second. Because the levels are structured well. Like, look at all this stuff they hid. For you to find. It's really fun. There's actually stuff behind these pillars, too, for example. It's just, like, wow. Like, this is the kind of level design and stuff I miss in Sonic games. And this game's control. I didn't comment on this yet. I'm sorry, I just got freaking loud there, sorry. I'm like a kid, like, screaming in the mic. I didn't comment on this yet, but this game's control, man. It's perfect! Oh, I love this section with the lightning shield. Look at that. You should, someone should totally remake this with the skydiving section in, like, I don't know what. I don't think it would really work in Generations, but maybe Lost World, actually, it would work, because that's more explorative. If you go right here, I don't know why I said left. There's actually a spring that looks entirely pointless, but it takes you up here. And there's just a bunch of rings. No reason at all, it's just fun. And just like that. Oh yeah, and if you go up here, here's where the legendary Tails doll begun. Look at that. You can actually destroy these dolls. Rip Knuckles. His last words were, oh no. I had to. I mean, come on, if I didn't, I wouldn't be mad. And also, you can light speed dash on this, but...
Hey, let go.
Oh, please don't. Please, not now. I'm trying to do a skip, bruh. Trying to do a mad skip. Right, let's get him over here so that he won't screw with me too much. Yeah, you can actually... what is that animal? I've never even seen that. You can actually just spin dash and make it as well, so that's fun. You do Tails levels, you're good at those. Alright, cool. You like how the Game Maker is so simple yet it does so much? Yeah, me too. Where Tails doll begun? Do even Sonic R? Oh my gosh, I forgot. I am so sorry. I forgot that Tails doll was in that. Also, when Taz said it was called Egg Wervin, I thought Sonic 06, but then I completely... Oh, this is Get a Load of This. It's the best boss fight. Get a load of this. Yeah, I thought, isn't that the boss from Sonic 06? And then went, I think it's the boss from Adventure as well. Like, I literally just, I forgot it was called Egg Viper. So, GG, Rad. I didn't even question it. Ice Cap will be your last Sonic level. RIP. It's such a sad level, too. I don't know why. Like, the music in the, I'm not even joking. The music inside, the inside part of Ice Cap used to make me, like, depressed when I would listen to it. But now, maybe this is a sign of aging, but I literally, like becoming more mature. Not like acne. You know what I mean? Like wrinkled skin. I mean, like, becoming more mature, like, because instead of, like, being depressed by it now, or saddened, I see it as beautiful. So, like, somehow that changed. That's interesting to think about, actually. We go really deep and then we go back to oh no. Get a load of this! Exactly. Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Who's the better Eggman? Eggman or Eggman? Or Robotnik? Oh yeah, this is the first game in America that called him Eggman. It's no use. Oh, Sega. How they fall. See if you can make it here. He's not gonna get away with this. He hasn't said that yet. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. You just made a huge jump in Ice Cap. Awesome. Alright. I love this part. Actually. It's no use. No way! I can't believe this. Then you hit him. And then he's stupid enough to do that again. Full power. And he destroys. I love the way he delivers that line, actually. He says, power! And he, like... what does he even do? Like, he kind of gives... I can't even think of what the word is to describe that. He kind of gives that R, like, a little... He forces it a little bit. I can't think of how to... See, Sonic forces it. There, now I've made it a meme. You keep dying because you keep getting knocked off. Yeah, I used to have a lot of trouble in this boss, to be honest. The secret, believe it or not, is literally just to take it slow. Because you can spin dash like mad during the parts where you're waiting for him to, you know, attack.
He's up to something.
But other than that, like, you can just take this slow. Like right here, just do that. He's dead. And that was Sonic Adventure. What was that? 1 hour.
Play with you some other time.
Not even an hour. Yeah, it was an hour and 13 minutes. Wow, that's not bad. And there you go, you can't skip the credits. But that was Sonic's story from Sonic Adventure 1. And I frickin' love it. Now, my problem is, I realize now that the fact that I'm 100%ing this means I'm gonna have to go back and get all of the emblems and do all of the missions and do that all with every character. Oh boy! And I've never done all of that, believe it or not. I've actually never gotten all the emblems or beaten the missions. And I have beaten the last story, obviously, but I hate big story and gameplay and everything. I can't stand it, as I'm sure you all expect. Gamma is alright. Amy's okay somehow, actually. Tails I actually like. And Knuckles isn't even that bad. The only one I can't stand is Big. So that'll be fun. But other than Big and the emblem stuff, that's basically it. So, yeah. It's It's a really fun game. Use Cheat Engine to speed up the credits. Well, I'm alright. It only takes like a minute, but thank you. Please say when you start Tails' story. Sure thing. I'll type it in the chat. Gallifast says, good job, Brad. Thank you. Twitch chat came back up to life just for you to say that. It's wonderful. You know what I can say about it is, this is a good cheeseburger. Frick. It's so good. Tails time. Yep. Once the credits are done. You cannot skip these unless you use, you know, cheats like Slash said. Man. Look at all those people who worked on this game. That 1 hour that I spent through took all these people working on it. You have your life source for now as your loose tooth is murdering you. Fruit snacks. Oh, those... I still have solid memories of being around 10 and trying something like taffy or fruit snacks with a wiggly tooth. That is the worst thing in the world. Good luck. You'll survive. It'll be fine. Despite how much I dislike Sonic, Orange says, the music is some of the best in gaming. Oh, dude, yeah, the music is phenomenal. This might not be the best example here because I admittedly like this song, but it's pretty corny, so I can see why a lot of people wouldn't. But the rest of this, most of this game's soundtrack is phenomenal, and even the bad games have great soundtracks. Like, dang. We realized the Sonic Adventure Masters credits would probably be longer because they'd be crediting the original team and their team. Yep. But we can make it faster. We're probably gonna have to because we're gonna have to have it fit this song. You're gonna turn in from that. It's 2:21 a.m. Whoa. Bye, he says. Goodbye, Goodbye, Gallifast. You're planning on building a new PC soon. AMD really sucks. Oh. Yeah, I heard that when I got, when I built my PC, I got an Intel CPU because I heard that AMD was bad for emulation. But, I never really have used a PC with AMD CPU in it other than, my laptop has one. But I don't think I've really used it like a desktop, like a tower with it. Add a feature where holding A speeds up the credits. Well, we'll probably just have it so you can skip them with start or something. The way I see it, like, you don't, like, that's something that we're purposely trying to, like, not discuss much until we get there, because we don't want to think that far ahead yet, right? Since, like, you know, if we think, like, oh, here's what we do for the credits, it's like, dude, you gotta make the game first, right? So, yeah. Will you guys remake the music in SAR? No, we're not gonna be doing that. We thought about it at the beginning, actually, and this image is so corny, but I love it. We thought about it at the beginning of development, actually, but we figured there's no way we can top this perfection. It's terrible for everything except video creating. Well, it's cheaper, I guess. Yep, presented by Sega. Wow, it's a game they're proud to put their logo on. And then the Game Grumps came along, and they made... I'm just kidding. I love the Game Grumps. But yeah, they are, they did not like this game at all.
Select your character.
Alrighty then, so let's do Tails' story. Just give me 1 second, because I'm gonna need to take another bite of this frickin' hamburger. Oh man, Man, I love watching live streams where people eat food. Man, those wonderful chewing noises are just the best. Gosh. You can't get enough of it. Don't do Tails yet? Alright. Tell me when you are ready. Please try to make it quick though, because I don't want to wait too long. Man. Eating Simulator is my favorite game. 5 minutes? Well... Might want to try to be a little quicker if you can, but... GBA 64's favorite story. Oh, Slash... Oh, you burned him. He's burned now. He's gonna need to apply some aloe vera to that. That was the worst joke I've ever made. Ugh. Yeah, sorry if this isn't the most entertaining stream, by the way. I'm trying to just, there's like a lot of different... What am I even saying? I love this game so much that like, there's so much I can say about it every second, right? So it's kind of hard to like sneak in any jokes or anything. Oh hey, you can tell me if my PC build is trash now. Oh boy. Well, I'm not the best actually when it comes to choosing good hardware, but I will try. Because we got some time. Oh, okay. Hi Google. How are you feeling today? That's good. Alright, whatever. Please don't show anything that... Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. I think that's actually a derivative of what I have, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. CPU cooler, I don't freaking know. It's fine. Motherboard, I mean, I checked the ports on it, like if it has enough USB 3 ports for you and everything. USB 3 ports are a good thing to, you know, make sure it has, because there are still some motherboards being sold that actually don't. Yes, it does. Alright, wonderful. Let's see. Ooh, DDR4, nice. I have DDR3 RAM. I don't have DDR4 yet. And wow, it's a lot cheaper. Holy... If I would have tried to get DDR4 when I built this thing, this would have cost me at least like 300 or 400. I'm not even exaggerating. DDR4 RAM was super expensive a couple years ago. So wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I have 16 gigabytes, but 8 is... That's honestly 16 is overkill. I hardly ever like need that in the slightest, and I'm not exaggerating at all when like you don't need that for pretty much anything. So 8's fine. DDR4 is fantastic, so that's great. That's good. That's really good, actually. That's a lot better than what I have. The case should be fine. Doesn't say there's any... Yeah, there's no incompatibilities with that, so that's good. I mean, yeah, it all looks good to me. I don't know about the network adapter. I personally just have... I'm just using Ethernet. But, yeah. Looks pretty good overall. You ready? Alright, awesome. Tried getting decent price of most of the stuff there. Yeah, it looks, well, actually, I didn't see the price, but that looked pretty good from what I did see. Here, let me check the pricing of that. Wow, man. Wow, really? That's insane. Gaming PCs got so much cheaper, man. Like, that's amazing. The only thing is, yeah, okay, well, first off, it does say there's incompatibilities, but that's only because, let's see. Yeah, you just need a BIOS update. That should be fine. The only thing is, I don't see any, storage, so, you know, I'm sure you already have that planned out. You're probably just going to use the hard drive you have now. I just feel the need to point that out, because I have talked to some people where they're like, you know, is this good? And I'm like, yeah, but you're missing a GPU and storage. And they're like, oh, I need that? Yeah, you kind of need that. So, yeah, I just feel the need to say it. Have you tried the new 3D Paint program in Windows? That released? No, I didn't. They made a new version of Paint. I saw that they were making that months ago, and it looked great! But, I didn't know it released. I'll have to try it out. It's probably alright, actually. I don't know. Alright, the case is the worrying part. It might not be the correct dimensions. I wouldn't worry too much about the case. You can usually... I was worried about that when I built mine, but it was more than enough. A mid tower should be fine, but yeah, you probably will want to make sure that... I think PC Part Picker checks, actually, for you, but check anyway. Okay, ready? I'm just gonna give that a couple seconds because the stream has a slight delay. Alright, here we go. There you guys go. So, this story is... I don't have this one memorized, honestly. Hardly at all. Whereas with SADX, I know everywhere I need to be going. So there's gonna be some parts I can almost guarantee you where I'm gonna get lost. Might even do it right at the beginning. Yeah, no, I remember this part. You have to. It's the same thing as SADX story. You have to go to
train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Sorry, the Mystic Ruins. Yeah, but it's a really short story, like ridiculously short, honestly. Can we do the skip thing? Let's go.
Well.
Oh, wow.
If it is...
I keep forgetting that the line sounds that differently. Sorry, that different. Differently, frick. It's actually quite clever what they did with the stories. Basically, with Sonic, you know, you fight a boss first, and the boss is Chaos Zero, and then you know, have the first level, and then you have another boss. With Tails, you have a boss, and but the first one is Eggman. And yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do that, you know, thing where you mash A with Tails as well. But you can't homing attack as Tails. You can only fly. So you gotta fly high, as they say. So yeah, I'm not sure of any way to do that. So I'm just gonna be like a normal person. There's an optional power-up for Tails, no Twinkle Park. I didn't know that. I know I'm a frick. I knew there were some optional power-ups for the characters, but I don't know where they're at. I know I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah. See, my thing is like when I play a game a bunch, for some reason I don't usually look for like secrets and things. Like I usually just play it normally. And then everyone else always has a billion things they know about that they're stunned I don't know about. All right. Where next? Yeah, you go to his workshop, right? Yeah, you go. Yeah, and then you get the key. Now this is one thing I didn't like about Sonic Adventure's plot that honestly is just, I'm sorry, it kind of makes me facepalm. Basically, the plot is not consistent, where like, you have sections where, Sonic and Tails supposedly did the same thing. Also, this AI for Sonic, does what's called rubber banding. Let me explain that. Basically, what that does is when I get too far away from Sonic, which I will, he teleports up ahead. So it always looks as though he's right behind you. See? But he's actually got quite a ways to go before he catches up to me here. As you can see, I'm basically skipping the entire stage. Again, I have no cheats on or anything. You can just do this. It's pretty fun. Honestly. I really like Tails' story as well. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I prefer Sonic. So you can see what I'm talking about here. Look at how Sonic's teleporting. It's honestly a little cheap, but whatever. And yeah, there you go. That's Winnie Valley. You can just drop straight down to the end. It's not even hard to do. I think if I keep trying to fly here, he'll get exhausted and that might maybe go down a little faster. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's Winnie Valley. It's pretty quick. It wasn't too bad. Sorry, I don't like Tails' voice in this game. I'm sure you could guess that. Rad, there's, yeah, okay, in the sewer by Twinkle Park, go into it and there should be a hole in the ceiling. Oh, is that what that's for? I'm stupid, I went in there and always wondered, what's here? Really? Will it waste much time to go there? I just saw an envelope there, by the way, I never noticed that. Frick, I know I'm stupid. But yeah, like I said, like I've played this game a bunch of times, but I usually only do it to, wow, I've never gotten this before. Good grief, what does this even do? Let me see. Yeah, please tell me quickly, because I want to skip this.
It's your jet anklet.
Wow!
Its jet power makes you
Oh
fly.
my gosh, it does? Wait a minute, you can fly faster? Oh, that's like a cheat code. That's insane. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I should have gotten this from Windy Valley. Am I supposed to be going here? I don't remember. Nope. Alright. Like I said, there's parts I don't remember. He never knew that? Yeah, I told you, Orange. Like I said, like, I didn't, I never get extra power-ups and things in these games. I don't know why. I always just do what's required of me, and that's it. Oh yeah, this is really clever. They got rid of the Lightspeed Dash thing since Tails can't do that, and you just have him fly into it. Oh!
Come on, Tails.
Okay. Yeah, and you get to do just the sewer section of Tails, which is wonderful. Because that's the only part I like from Casinopolis to begin with. So I really appreciate that they don't make you do pinball as Tails. It's pretty good actually. If you haven't gathered this by now and you've never played this before, Tails' story is literally just race Sonic. This is madness. It's like that song from Sonic CD. This is madness. Okay, please go up. Alright. Wow, this is friggin' quick. Oh, I should have went to the right. That would have been quick or whatever. That only wasted like a second. Like, wow, it's under a minute. Unbelievable. So yeah, This game is pretty short, as I'm sure you probably noticed, but the emblem stuff makes it a lot longer. We've already done Sonic's story, and now we're doing Tails. It's kind of amazing. Oh yeah, you have to get the. They show me the ice key, right? Yes. Oh yeah, and you go to Ice Cap. So at this point in the story, it's mostly the same as Sonic's story. Actually, I think it gets a little different later. I don't remember. You'll have 2 number 9s. Oh, all right. Someone in the chat should type 2 9 emojis. Just because. There you go. Oh, also, hey, Nadim. Rad should complete Guitar Hero. Nah. I'd rather be like Graham Scott, piano player. And just be so passionate about my instrument of choice. All right. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Yeah, this is you made it. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like Ryan Drummond. I'm not making fun of him. Well, okay, I am, but I'm not making fun to be like, you know,
See you later, Tails.
like rude. It's just because I find it funny. I don't know. Probably sounds rude to a lot of you. Guitar Hero Live is terrible. I've never played it.
Hey, Tails.
I'm not really into that.
Hey.
Sonic, will you please stop making sounds? He's like, at this point, he's like, oh, frick! Why is Tails ahead of me? I'm the fastest thing alive, and yet I can't keep up with this stupid fox. You stupid fox, I'm gonna get you, and your family too. You better watch your back, cause Sonic's coming for you. Alright! Oh my gosh, this voice cracked so much in that line. Oh, right! That's pretty great. Oh, I made that? Alright, cool. I'm not complaining. Yeah, I mean, you can't fly on this, so there's not really much you can skip. But Tails' flight is pretty broken when you get to use it, as you saw in Windy Valley. It's fun. Okay. Like I said before, I haven't done Tails' story too much actually, so I don't know of many like skips here. But I would imagine most of the ones that work for Sonic when you have like the codes on would work here as well, because you can fly. So you can just go the same way, and you know. Oh, okay, great animation. Woo! Oh, there he goes. All the way down as the trees call in to place, and down toward the Chaos Emerald. Yeah! You win! And then Sonic slowly appears in the background. Yeah, wasn't too bad. Sonic is Fat Albert confirmed. Exactly. Graham should play just Donk. Just Donk. I'm sorry, I know you just made a typo, but I love that. Long time no see! Yeah, it's, hey! Long time no see! Long time no see! Oh, you go to Knuckles? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, this is again why I think, oh no! We get to oh no again. Are you excited? Are you excited to oh no? Give it your oh no! Hey, Ghost, how you doing? I beat Sonic's story already, just doing Tails' now. This game's pretty short, but I love it. Just think. Yeah, I would buy it. When they were saying, like, Just Dance is on the Switch, I was like, who in the world is gonna buy a Switch for Just Dance? Like, if you did, alright, I mean, cool, more power to you, right? Like, that's your thing. But, like, to me, like, the thought of, like, some guy actually buying a Switch just to play Just Dance, which they can play on, like, anything, is amazing to me. I don't know. Then again, I'm partially considering buying it so I can play, well, I am getting one eventually, but, I'm saying, like, one of the reasons I'm getting it is because of the fact that there's Rayman Legends Definitive Edition on it, which is just Rayman Legends again, with some extra stuff. And Mario Kart Deluxe Edition, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition, I think it is, which is Mario Kart 8, but with extra stuff. Splatoon 2, which is Splatoon, but with extra stuff. You know, this goes on. Terraria, which is frickin' Terraria, doesn't even have extra stuff. If anything, it has less. Actually, maybe it has some custom costumes. I don't know. So I guess if you're a fan of Just Dance, I can see it. Oh no, it's chaos! Yeah, this is the worst boss in the game. Imagine if you had to race Sonic beating this. Can you imagine that? Like, Sonic is beating it and you have to beat him first? Oh, that would be wonderfully terrible. Behold my floating masterpiece. That line is the best. Oh yeah, and the best part of the story is you have to do the Sky Chase levels, which I can't stand, as Tails as well. I like how the cutscene shows Tails going inside. Alright, well, I gotta eat more of my cheeseburger. Frick, screw it. Like, you can just put down the controller. Let's do it right now. Controller down. Up, in a bad spot. Let's try there. There we go. Oh, heck yeah. You can just sit here and watch as the game plays itself. Pretty great. Man. Also, it never made any sense to me why you play this in Sonic's story. Because Sonic doesn't pilot the plane. Or the... he doesn't shoot either, from what I understand. So you literally just play it because Sonic's on the plane? So it's like you're actually controlling Tails at that level. It's really weird. Like, I get it here. But it seems odd that... I don't know. Seems like they could have cut them from Sonic's story or made some explanation for it that makes sense. Like what they did in Sonic Unleashed, where Sonic is controlling the weapons and Tails is flying the plane. So you control the weapons, right? So that would make sense. But they didn't do that. Video game? More like boring movie. Well, this game is actually wonderful. It's just levels like this that go on forever. Man, food is great. Don't you like chewing noises? Oh, man. This trick lives on in Sonic Rush. Exactly. Oh, wow, I got hit. They hit me, guys. We're going down. I still haven't touched the controller. Like, it's pretty great, honestly. You just keep going. And there's no escape from the misery of your life. I mean...
We did it!
There you go.
Way to go!
We did it! I did nothing! Man. And you can't skip this either. Alright. I gotta get ready to play the game again, frick. Alright, let's go. Tails is psychic. Exactly. He can predict the future. You're gonna lose again. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh my gosh, that sinister lighting. Where do I go? I don't remember it at all. I completely forgot. Chico, help me.
You must find the Chaos Emerald.
Well, that...
But
Oh,
searching
okay.
in the jungle is very difficult.
Well, thanks, you frick. Oh, do you just go over here? Wait, do you go to Red Mountain? I don't remember what stages you even do as Tails. No. Okay. Where do you go? I might have to look it up if it takes me too long. This is the only time in the entire stream so far that I've forgotten where to go. No trains are in service. Oh, so that so to the deep Mystic Ruins, right? Yeah. Okay, you go this way. That's why she's searching the jungle will be done. Okay, I get it. Okay, I think this is to the yeah. You just go here. Minecart, exactly. I've become so you can just skip all the way out of this. It's wonderful. I've become so jaded by the times that dang it, where do you go? You have to go to the sand level, right? Yeah, the one where you you're sandboarding. There it is.
Wow!
Oh gosh, that cutscene. Ugh. You have to go for Froggy. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you go up here, and then you hit this, and then it triggers his... Wow, that looks so much like sand. And then you go into this. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is I like how Ghost joins right now when I'm being bad. Whereas like I beat all of Sonic's story in like an hour and like knew exactly what I was doing the entire time and was amazing. I'm just kidding. That's I don't want to pray. But oh, hi Tails. And then I get to tell a story where I have no clue what I'm doing and I screw up, and that's when he joins. You gotta look for Froggy. You gotta look for Groggy. I'm pretty groggy. Oh, I heard that, where did I hear this? I don't remember where I heard this from, so, you know, citation needed. But, if I remember correctly, they put this in the game because, one of the developers of the game, what happened? They saw some guy literally, you know, like sandboarding, I think is what it's called. And they had no idea that was a thing. So they were so intrigued by the fact that, like, sandboarding is a thing, that they just decided, we'll just throw a level in the game for it. That's what I heard, I don't remember where. Maybe I fabricated it, who knows. There you go.
Yeah!
I got Froggy! How did you know that was the fake emerald? I love that he just says that in SA2. How did you know that was the fake emerald? It's like, you frickin'... Sonic's like, you frickin' moron! What are you doing? Hey! Screw you, Tails! Rad, please, don't go fast. I'm going fast? I don't know where I'm going. Like, I'm wasting time because I don't know where to... Oh. I love all these echidnas that when you talk to them, they all have, like, lines. Life is always changing and is never permanent, but our prosperity will never end. Random echidna, 1999. Oh my gosh. Full steam ahead. Random echidna, 1989. Move it, everyone, stand back. No. I wouldn't have. He's like, frick. All of them can't get through because I'm standing here. Yeah, I don't remember where to go. Yeah, there's some Tikal cutscene, but I don't know where. Wow, I don't remember where to go at all. Okay, I might have to look this up. I legitimately don't have any... Wait, do you go this way? What? Maybe? I remember this, kinda. Yeah, you go here, I believe. Yeah, and then Tikal's up this way? Right? No. Okay, then. Oh, hey, I have this game. Hey, how you doing? I did all of Sonic's story already, but I can't remember a single part of Tails' story. Oh, wait, you just go here.
The servers are the seven Chaos Emeralds.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds. So wait a minute. Does that mean that when YouTube goes down... Oh, he just comes back holding the frog. Does that mean that when YouTube goes down, one of the Chaos Emeralds is broken? Wah!
You finally got an emerald.
Yes, I did.
You must hurry and finish the tornado.
Oh, so I go to my workshop. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, there's gonna be times where I don't remember where I'm going here because I legitimately haven't played Tails this thing a lot. There's a power up here. Okay, don't get it. Where? I'm sorry. I thought I already got the power up in that area. So welcome to Sky Chase 2. Aren't you fricks so happy to be in the stream? Rad. Yes. Twitch chat died after that. Rest in peace forever. It's just rad with a semicolon at the end. I'm sad. I find it funny that Tails is dumb enough to state things that are dumb on his part when he has an incredibly genius IQ. Not XD. Oh, the chat's back. Frick. Why did I mention it? I could have kept it. I could have kept it dead, but now it's back. It's back to life. Let me go right a little more. I think I'll be safe. Actually, here seemed to be the sweet spot last time. You become a big-time villain, Doctor. I keep forgetting about these lines for some reason. Dr. Eggman shoots classic Sonic. Well, Sonic Forces can't happen now. What are we gonna do? Sonic, yeah, he just stares. Uh-oh. Ah, frick! I didn't expect this. So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Brad, do you have Breath of the Wild? Unfortunately, no.
Transforming
But
now!
That will change. Man. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do it. Sure. That sounds bad, Tails. Twitch chat being alive is a nice change of pace. I see what you did there. GG. It is a nice change of pace. It was dead the entire time you weren't here. Basically. I am still not touching the controller. Okay, we found the sweet spot, ladies and gentlemen. We found it. We can just sit here now. The Legend of Tales, Breath of the Laziness. I wonder what that smells like. How can you detect laziness? I'd like to know. I'm still not touching anything. He goes right by the fire and is completely unaffected. I love a realistic version of this, where when you go by the flames, he just gets torched alive. Oh yeah, here's the part where you have to actually do stuff. Well, you don't really. You can just get by without really even shooting anything, but whatever. Let's have fun, as they say. Oh my gosh, look at all these things I'm shooting. Shoot, shoot, shooty. I brought it back, you're welcome. And then you screwed up your grammar. He never built his toothbrush 9000. How are we gonna save the day if we don't have the toothbrush 9000? Okay. Oh, I didn't move quickly enough, but I'm still fine. Because it's pretty much impossible to die in this. If you do, that's actually a major, like, accomplishment. Well, that's your first playing this game and you don't know what you're doing, right? Like, because I did that. Everyone did. There we go, he's dead. Okay. Are you gonna get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Well, once I get a Switch, yes.
Coming in tight.
I'm probably getting a Switch later in the year. But not now, because I need to save up for one, and you know. There's just not many games on it that, like, appeal to me at the moment.
Don't get any ideas.
Don't get any ideas, Sonic. Okay, I just won't think anything. I'll just sit here and ponder my existence.
Whoa.
I won't be a frick if you take a 10 to 20 minute break. Well, I can't. I'm sorry, dude. I'm streaming. I'm not just gonna, like. I'm sorry, everyone. You gotta wait 20 minutes because Taz is not here yet. Star Wars Episode 8.5, Tales. Enough said. Did you hear that terrible line, by the way? Ah! It's like, good job. Oh, wow. Oh, this is certainly something. Oh my gosh, I forgot that you did Skydeck as Tails. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Wait, hang on. I mean, it's the same level design, right? Yeah, did you go down here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I know where I'm going then. I can just do the same things that I do with Sonic, just a lot better because I can skip freaking everything. Oh my gosh, I can skip everything! There's not even a... Hang on. Wait, really? Wait, no. They couldn't have not noticed this. No, you can just... Oh, good. They did put invisible walls there. I was gonna say, like, that's a new level of, like, not caring. No, you can't be able to... You can! You can just go right to the end. Amazing. You're just freaking with me. Okay. GG. I like how everyone has to... Sonic? Alright, Sonic's just jumping. Right, you're gonna get Just Dance 2017 Switch Edition. Your mom's home. You won't starve today. Oh, thank goodness, Ghost. I was thinking you would perish. People say that the Switch has no games. Well, right now it kinda doesn't. I'm sorry. It really doesn't. Like, Splatoon 2 is looking good. But, you know, Breath of the Wild is great, but you can get that on the Wii U. I'm sorry to be that guy, but you can. And it's like the same game. What else? Oh, yeah, this is when... Oh, this is the end. You think... I love this. We think he can keep up with me? What? He's got up. Tails, wait for me! Like, you're actually gonna, like, okay! And just stop. Like, hang on, Dr. Eggman needs to... Oh, frick! They actually programmed this correctly?
You think you can
No.
keep up with me?
No, I won't believe it.
Tails, wait for me!
Tails, wait for me! You little fox. How could you be such an incompetent fool? His voice is delicious. That sounds so wrong. Where am I going? I mean, the arrows are clearly pointing here, but... Oh, can you really fly up? Oh, nope, okay. Yep, oh, where? There's a floor? Hi. Where's this? I don't think I've ever been... Oh, okay, dead. Nope, I'm not dead. I am dead. Okay, I'm trying to do like a skip, right?
You can keep up with me?
It's worse on Wii U, though.
Bye, Tails.
Nah, not really. It's... I
Tails,
saw a bunch of
wait for
comparisons
me.
on it. It's like the same thing. Like, there's some frame rate drops, but it's like the same game. It even looks the same, like... It was made for the Wii U first, so like... You know, they may have done some things to make it look better on the Switch, but they were last-minute additions. Okay, let's try this one more time, and then I'll... Did you just say Splatoon 2 is the same as Splatoon 1? No, I didn't, but...
Got you now.
What I meant was, it's like the same, it's very similar. Like, it's like, it's Splatoon 1 but with new content. Okay, I'm sorry, this is the last time, I swear.
Think you can keep up
If
with
I don't
me?
make it, then I'll... Screw you.
Bye, Tails.
Goodbye, Tails. Oh, okay, you know what? Goodbye is what...
Wait for me.
Tails, wait for me! Screw you. As I said before, screw you. This is the frick? What a frick. He thinks he can keep up with me? What? He's caught up. He doesn't know anything. Silly Eggman. I don't know what I'm spouting. Look at how fast you can go here. Oh, Tails doesn't... Eggman doesn't even... They don't even bother doing rubber banding with him. Like, look at this. He's not even trying to catch up. He's just... He can't. He cannot possibly beat me. There is no escape. Oh, okay. Can I maybe survive? Of course not. Okay, this is the last
You can
time.
keep up with me?
Overwatch.
I've got you now, Tails.
I've got you now, Tails. I don't think you have me now. Just saying. Maybe later, but not now. You don't have me. In the slightest. Where do you even, like, the level design is quite different than I remember it. This is a really easy level, actually. I'm just making it out to be a lot harder because I'm trying to... What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do it faster, and in turn I'm doing it a billion times slower. So, my apologies. Oh, come on. No, come on. Come on! Come on! That was a game over? What? Oh, no. Oh, no.
You think you can keep up with
Okay,
me?
screw it. We're gonna beat him this time.
Tails,
We're doing
wait
it.
for me.
No. Shut up, Eggman. Shut up. Man, I'm edgy. Man. Rad, no. Stop. Keep losing. No, we're gonna do it this time. I swear. We can't lose. If we lose, then the missile will hit those poor people. That's actually the plot going on right now, by the way. I just skipped all the cutscenes. You're welcome. That was a great sound effect, Tails. Did you hear that when I bunked into the wall? Oh, there's the missile. Wait, no, it's not. Never mind. I'm stupid, sorry. It looked like it from a distance. Guys, distract him! Me? Yes, maybe? I mean, well, you've certainly done a good job of that. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. And there's the end. It's, honestly really easy. I just made it out to be super hard because I was trying to skip the whole thing and I didn't realize there were invisible walls here. SADX on the Switch. Update graphics to make it look like Sonic Forces. They're not gonna do that, but
wasn't too
that would be
bad.
great. I got Filthy Frank pranked.
Oh,
It's
no,
true.
It's robot.
Wow. That was a great line that you did, sir. What version are you getting him? Origins or Basic?
Get a load of
What?
this.
Oh, you're getting Overwatch? Wait, what? I mean, that certainly distracted me. Oh, guys, you don't need to, like, if you're actually serious about that, you don't, like, I can, like, if enough people want it, I can buy it myself. It's not too expensive. But thank you, I mean, for the offer. Dude, you don't need to do anything, seriously.
Get a load of this. No way.
Yeah, I forgot how to beat this boss for a second, but it's easy as well. I think that's still counted as a hit. Oh yeah, you can hold down the. Oh my gosh, he's just a death machine. Frickin', look at this. This is madness.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. No way.
Dr. Eggman does not stand a chance. Like, look at that. I can just hold on X and he just destroys everything. As he dances too. He's not even, it doesn't even phase him. Like, you thought Sonic was bad. Take a look at Tails. He can friggin' destroy you, man. You'll die. And your family will die too. Get a load of this.
Get a load of
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
No way.
I can't believe this. No, come on. You're dead. Yeah, I told you you were dead. See? Easy. He's not gonna get away with this. Are you sure about that? Alright. I mean, if you think so. I like how you fight him in the casino area. It's ridiculous. And then after this, like, it's fine. Oh no. How will I ever escape his grasp? Are you serious? Okay, come on. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Oh no, I gotta do 3 this time? Oh, actually, I didn't make it. Frick! Okay, well, we can try this one more time. We can do it. We can make it through. Taz still has a chance. We can make it. Oh, the fire is burning. The fire is burning me. It's burning my soul.
Get a load of
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
No way.
No way. I can't believe this. Yeah! And that was Tails' story. They clapped for him. I did it! And then he flies high. The end. It's really short. Somehow that took me like an hour though, it looks like. Wow. I had no idea where I was going. Or what I was doing with my life. I still don't. It was like 40 minutes or so. Darn it, Rad! Haha, I've thwarted you. I wanna be strong. I really wanna be trusted. Why do I know the words? Frick. I wanna counter how many times I've said that. No way! I can't believe this! And then you at me. I've been atted. In the first time of Radfordhound history, Taz lost twice. You have been bested by the bad hound. GG. If you guys are really gonna do this, I mean, you really don't need to, but I really do appreciate the, initiative. What would you do for a GameCube console? I actually don't have an original GameCube on me at the moment, but I have the Wii, so I can just play them on that. Pretty quick stories, yeah, they are, honestly. It's funny to me that Sonic's is probably the longest. Maybe not, I don't know. Well, not the longest for me, because I don't know I don't remember where to go in the other stories, so I'm gonna have times where I'm just going, where the heck do I go? But for, if you're playing it for the first time, Sonic's takes the longest. And then the rest are just, short. Biggs is really short if you know what to do. It's terrible. So we'll do that some other time, I guess. But we are going to do one more thing today before we start this. Yeah, Biggs is actually ridiculously short, which is great. I like that that's short, because it's not fun. How many times can I say it? And like Tails is like, I'm getting powered up! Look at that horn section. They have to credit all the people who played the music. And rightfully so, the music in this game is good. Even the corny vocals. Overwatch would be bad to have on Steam because Blizzard would make a lot less money. Huh. I guess, I mean, to me it's kind of like having The Sims 4 only on Origin. It's like, well yeah, but, you know, more people would probably buy it if you had it on Steam. You can make it a little cheaper on Origin and then also have it on Steam, but it's a little more expensive there. And then you get people buying it on Steam and on Origin. So, like, you get the best of both. I don't get why they don't do that. Anyway. Get a load of this, Rad! I am getting a load of this. I like how Tails' story literally is nothing. Like, he's just running around, just doing stuff, screwing the heck around. He doesn't do anything at all. He's just trying to, like, go faster than Sonic, and that's it. And then, all of a sudden, no one's there, and Dr. Eggman shoots a frickin' missile. And Tails is like, oh no, I have to save the entire city from blowing up horribly, and then he does. And so that gives him a purpose. Because if it wasn't for that, he would just screw around and the story would end. So they came up with that. You think I could do Amy's story as well? I'm sure I can. But I figure the next time I stream this, I can do Amy, Nichols, and Gamma and Big, actually, all at once. Sonic the Hedgehog was added to the list. The list? He's gonna be killed. Frick. Sorry. Obviously I overuse that word, but it's because I find it hilarious. Did I have studio mode on the whole time? No, whatever. We're good. We were good. What if Rad donates $40 to it? Yeah, well, I mean, then I would just be buying the game. But yeah, so we have, what is this, minigame collection? I've actually never been here. Are you kidding me? Wait. I heard about this, but oh my gosh. Really? I didn't know. Like, I kind of knew, but I didn't realize you actually could play the Game Gear games in... Oh my gosh. These are horrible. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do a playthrough of these. Oh, come on. Speedrun Sonic Chaos once you unlock it. I've never played any of these games on the Game Gear. Literally, I've never played any of these Game Gear games. Is this an emulator, or did they actually... No, this is an emulator. You can tell. It slows down, and it looks bad. I was like, did they recreate them, or like, no, it's an emulator. Oh gosh, it's fast! Go fast, Sonic! What is that? It sounds like he's gonna blow up. Oh my gosh. You know, on the Game Gear, this was actually really impressive that they could get this. This actually looks a lot better visually than I thought it did. Well, I thought it would. Oh, okay. Eggman looks a little off. Yo, Rad, you have to complete games within a game. Yeah, I might actually have to do this. Oh gosh, that font is terrible. Well, it's the same as the Sonic 1 font, I believe, but it's just... looks so wrong here for some reason. I think the shading's off or something. I'm not actually gonna put this whole thing, don't worry. I'm just curious. I didn't realize. How did I not realize this? How do you even unlock them? With the emblems? With the missions? Probably the missions. Yeah, I've never actually done like the DX stuff in this game. Can you spin dash? No, you cannot spin dash. Yeah, because it's Sonic 1. Yep, he's freaking dead! That music sounds really terrifying. Wow. Sonic Chaos is easy, it's just the special stages that are hard. Well, okay. I might... If enough people want them, I might do them, but... To be honest with you, part of me just wants to say screw it and go on to, like, Adventure 2 and everything. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. How do you go back? Is there no escape? Is that the true meaning of this? You can't leave the game. Wait, how do you leave? What? If you press the triggers, you can change the screen size. Oh, okay. Like that, apparently. Huh. I think it told me that in the... Well then, if you get Overwatch, I'll get a Widowmaker Golden Gun as my next Golden Gun. Okay, cool. So we Alexander a while ago said, I like your Eggman voice, Rad. Thank you. Play all the Game Gear games once you complete DX. I guess I'll have to then. Well then, that's Sonic Adventure DX. We will go back to this later. I need to do all of the emblems and the missions and everything because I've never done that before and I'm 100% completing it as I said. But there is one more thing I'm going to do real quickly. And some of you might hate me for this. I'm going to go for 1 extra hour. And I'm going to beat the Sonic story again in a new profile. Don't worry, I'm not going to delete this one. With speed hacks on. Because I want to show you guys how quickly you can beat this frickin' game with these mods on. So, get ready. It's a lot quicker than you might... you can beat this in under an hour. And I really like playing the game like this. So give me a second. It's quite fun. Let's see. I'm gonna have 3 codes on in these SADX mod loader. Mod manager, rather, sorry. I'm gonna have hold Y for Super Turbo, which is the big one. Walk on Water, which helps in a couple sections. And, what else? How about, what is it? There's one that, have magnetic barrier. Is what I believe it's called. I thought there was one that was literally just called, like, sucking rings or something. I guess not. Okay. Yes, that's all I'm gonna have on. But, just watch. This game goes by quicker than you might think. I like your Eggman wheel of 2K17. Oh, I like your Eggman wheel of 2K17. GG.
Select a file.
Alright, so let me turn on this again. Alright. So we're gonna do this one more time, and then I'm gonna stop. Passport ID. Do you really need one to make a PayPal account? Frick. You crashed the game? Doing cheat engine. Amazing. Okay, so it might look the same. Notice that I'm sucking in rings, though? Watch what happens if I hold down Y. Oh, yeah. You can go... Oh, okay. You can go friggin' fast. Oh, I can't change the camera yet. I'm gonna have to do that. Hey, hello, Perfect Chaos. Not Perfect Chaos, just normal Chaos. Chaos Zero. Hi. How do you, like, okay, there's a spot where you can say where you can get them to... There we go. Yeah.
I'll play with you some other
Oh,
time.
okay. Nice camera there, guys. So what I'm going to do is, really quickly here, I'm going to change the camera to free camera, because this is... It's very important that you have that on. Okay, watch this. Just get ready. Alright? If you think you sing fast, just prepare yourselves. Uh-huh. Yep. The whole game is going to be like this, folks. Not quite this destructive. There's going to be some levels that I actually play like levels. But I found a way to basically skip like pretty much every stage with this stuff on, and it is super fun to do. I highly recommend trying it out. It's so enjoyable to play the game like this, at least for me. You can basically skip down here. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. There's a part where you can walk on the water, but that section was not the same water, apparently. So hang on, if you go up here, and then this way. Gosh. Maybe, oh, nope, okay. Maybe I can still make it. Of course not. Okay, we're gonna try one more time, I'm sorry. This is sloppy as heck. Normally I do this a lot better. Okay then. Whatever, it's fine. It only wastes like a couple seconds. You can beat this stage in actually about 40 seconds with this on. Very easily. I'm just not doing too well right now because I've already been streaming for a little while. Okay, what the heck? Is the walk on water mod not working? Hang on. I don't think it is. You're supposed to be able to walk on this. Wow, it's not working. Sonic? Or maybe it's working too well. Plot twist. Let me, I'm sorry. I must have done something. Give me a second. What in the world? No, that's on. I don't know why that isn't working. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Give me a second. I don't know what I... That's bizarre. Walking water is on. It is in fact on. I'll try that one more time, I guess. That's weird. Don't know why that didn't work. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how quickly you can actually do this with this stuff on. Everyone's blaming the Nadim.
Select a file.
But it wasn't even his fault. You know what, I'm gonna be safe and just not even delete that file. I don't even forget. Whatever. You can customize various options.
Select the chip.
I didn't know that. Okay. Rad, come on! I'm so sorry. Man. I'm the worst. It is showing the screen, right? Just wanted to make sure. Alright. Part of it also might actually be something conflicting with better SADX. Or, well, rather with, like, the Dreamcast stuff I have on, because I didn't have this on when I tried this before. Sonic Forces is 06. Oh, that would explain everything. It's being done by the same producer. Did you guys know that?
Hey,
Alright.
I'll play with you
Oh, I like. There we go. Sometimes you can get that if you run around. You can land on the police car. It's fun. You don't know how far Taz is? Rad, if you press restart, you restart from the previous checkpoint. Yeah, I know. Well, I know. The thing is just that, oh wait, why did I do that? The thing is that, yeah, the water mod wasn't working at all, so I had to restart the game to fix that. And Rad can quickly turn on YouTube donations, so we can give our money. Well, I mean, thanks guys for the offer, but right, Rad, you need new mods. Oh, what am I doing wrong? I looked at the chat. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. So the water mod is just not working. Is it working here, maybe? Nope, it's working here. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'll stop the stream here. But I just really want to show you guys, because it gets really fun once you get past the first couple of levels. I'm so sorry.
Select a file.
Here, let's delete that last one, because that one's 100%. Yeah, these two are fine to delete. Alright. And I think yeah, it'll save that I have free camera on too, so that actually is good.
Select your care. Let's get him.
Okay guys, I'm probably going too fast that you fell through the water collision. I don't think so, because I've done this before a lot of times actually, and I never did. It's just some water doesn't work with the walk on water code, but the water at the section that I was trying to run on before should always work, so I don't know what in the world is going on with that. Alright. And I'm gonna probably stop looking at the chat around now because I need to focus a little bit, so... Because when I end up getting distracted is when things tend to go wrong. Around here. There you go. Okay, come on. There you go. You frick.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Alright, so... You were at the egg here when you stopped? Okay. Hey, that's pretty far, though. Alright. So we're just gonna keep going until there, and then go this way. That's sort of a marker. When the skybox disappears, you can, you know, you have to let go of Y. Oh! Okay, I've never had that happen. Last time, and if I screw up Emerald Coast this time, I'll just... Wow. If I screw up Emerald Coast this time, I'll just, stop, I guess. I'm sorry. Whoa! Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Alright. There we go. Yeah, oh my gosh. Alright, well I'm gonna stop it then, I guess, because yeah, apparently I'm so worn out from playing this that I just can't freaking do this. It's really weird. I guess I could give it one more shot, but Wow, I've done this like a billion times, and I've never messed this up. I don't know what's happening. Like, seriously, I've done, like, what in the world? It's just things are not working correctly. Like, there's parts of Collision that he's clipping through that he's never clipped through before. And things. And I'm doing the exact same patterns that I've always done. Okay, come on. Go this way. Alright, okay. Well, this time it's working, so maybe we'll... Alright, whatever. We'll go with this. Yeah. Sure. Good enough. Alright, whatever. We'll just see if it gets any better, then yeah. I just wanted to show you all what you can do with these on. Okay, so when you get over to yeah, when I get over to Windy Valley, things are gonna get better. Because there's not much you can do to really screw up those stages.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Like collision-wise. There is, unless it's like he falls through the floor for no reason whatsoever. Also, this part here, it helps to be on auto camera. There's a little thing you can do where, yes, if it isn't Sonic, it isn't. He's freaking dead. So, you're welcome. Sleep well. And this is fun. You can play with Dr. Eggman. Let me show you. I'm sorry, I'm not checking links at the moment because I'm trying to play this. Hey, Derek, how you doing? Derek, just I wanna make it clear. I already beat Sonic's story and Tails' story. I'm doing it again really quickly to show off some speed codes that I have. I just want to make it clear because I'm not like on this 3 hours into the game. Because I know it looks like that. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Nope, okay. Went two fists. You can kind of dash out of this too at the last minute, it's fun. Alright, here, let me show you. So here's where things are going to get better. Watch and enjoy. Or don't enjoy, I don't care. Alright, by the second part of this is what I really wanted to show you. Skips like this. You can go pretty much to the end of the level once you get out of this tornado. Just by holding down Y and positioning yourself well. So quick update on the little Unity game you were talking about. I'm sorry, Derek, give me a moment. This takes a little more concentration than it looks like it does.
Jump on
panel number 1. It'll take you to panels 2 and 3.
Jump as soon as you land on a
Or else you'll
panel,
fall. I don't want to fall. That would be terrible. I would waste so much time. Actually, that would be pretty terrible. Alright, here we go. Watch this. Just enjoy. Yep. To the right here. You gotta be careful because there is a death trigger. And right down this way. All the way over there. And that's Windy Valley.
Yeah, not bad.
Hey, for anyone just joining in now, just want to repeat myself. I've already beaten the game as Sonic's story and Tails' story. I'm doing it again really quickly with some speed mods on because I want to show you how quickly you can do it when the game has when you have speed stuff on. Okay, so if you go down this way, go over here, go into the sewer, and then go over here. Is that the right way? Yes. Sometimes it's hard to tell with that camera because it's a maze. You know, the free camera is usually the best for something like this, but it can be a little finicky. And because that mod is on that's making the rings stick to you, sometimes that's painful. Alright, so you can actually get this golden Chow egg here with the speed mod on without having to get the rock if you just jump a bunch here and hold down Y. As you can see, he's going super fist. And eventually, it takes a little while sometimes, but yeah, you'll clip through the wall. And look at that. So I've gotten the golden Chow egg without even getting the rock, which is fun. This is why I've gotten so many Chow eggs. You can actually plop it here. You can see the game doesn't even let me put any more chows in that chow garden because I just have so many. And this one always takes me a couple tries, but let's see, maybe it won't this time, who knows. Nope, yep, definitely did. Yeah, it makes it a lot harder because the rings actually stick to you. So, camera? Alright. There we go. It's actually easier just to do that. And then that does actually save some time when you do need to lightspeed dash, which is rare, but every now and then you do need to, like right here actually. There's still no way to collect the monies.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be
What are you guys still talking about Overwatch, really? Well, thank you guys, but seriously, it's not that much. If you all really want to see Overwatch, just let me know and I can... Oh, okay, I forgot. There's actually sort of a skip here that you can do with this mod on that's pretty fun. Takes a couple tries, though. I haven't... Nope, okay, never mind. So, I'm not the best at it, so sometimes it takes me a couple tries. But there you go. 24 friggin' seconds. It's pretty fun. And look how quickly we're going through this game. We're already almost to ice cap. This time. Alright, there's Cream. Hello, how you doing?
The
train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon. Oh, I cut her off. I freaking cut her off. Also, yeah, there's an emblem there. I keep forgetting. I have to grab that in the main, in the profile for the, without the codes on. You're pretty sure it's obvious you want to see it. Yeah, that's true. It is. Well, alright then. You're playing a SpongeBob movie game right now. Such a great GameCube game. I saw Some Call Me Johnny did a review of that. Which is of course hilarious because it's Some Call Me Johnny, but... Yeah, for some reason you can't usually skip up ladders, but... Sorry, you can't speed up ladders, but that one you can.
Even if you're frozen, jump a couple of times.
And, yeah, this one I did this skip even, without the speed mod on, so I'll do it again. You can just... It's really easy, you just spin dash there. And this part you can do entirely without the mod on as well. Oops, okay, I screwed that up though. Hang on. Maybe I can get back up there, hopefully? Yes, I can. Okay, you're supposed to, if you just go up here, and I spent like 30 minutes looking for this skip. I just poked around at everything I could find in the level until I found something I could jump onto, and then I found those. I don't know if that's the actual speedrunner's way of doing it or not. I actually don't know how they do it, but that's the quickest way I found. There's probably a quicker way. It's Sonic Adventure 1. You can actually hold down Y to get turbo speed during this cutscene, which you can't skip by the way. But don't do that. You will basically soft lock your game. Yeah, and you can go pretty fast after the cutscene anyway, so it only takes like a second of your time. When a SpongeBob game is camera control, but Sonic Generations doesn't. Okay, well to be fair, Sonic Generations doesn't need it. Like that game's camera is perfect. Or at least pretty perfect. I can't think of a time where it's actually screwed up for me other than in mods. It wasn't designed for mods, right? So... I don't know. Like everyone says, like, you know, they want camera control back. And I want it back too, don't get me wrong. I think we need it in new Sonic games, but... I don't know, I think Generations and Colors did a pretty great job, actually, of... Even Unleashed, to an extent, did a pretty good job of, controlling the camera for you. Oh, alright then. Hi. Okay, that could be bad. Nope, it was fine. Okay. Yeah, you can skip out of this entirely, I'm sure, but... Oh, we're going backwards. Wait, is that where I need to be going? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, down here, okay. Okay, well, I missed that entirely. Okay, I'm not doing very well, but it's alright. This part is pretty quick, no matter how you... You know, there's not really a very optimized, you just kind of go.
Yes.
Alright then.
Yeah, not bad.
Taz, I saw your Twitch link, but as I said before, I'm not checking links right now, so sorry. I might later, but I don't usually check links while I'm playing a game because I can't. I have to, like, completely switch over to something else and break all of the gameplay and everyone's, you know, and the concentration of it all, and it's just not... Yeah, I can check it later.
Oh no.
I usually wait to check links until the end of the streams and things.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Give it your best.
Give it your best shot. No, that was a great shot. Oh no. How will Knuckles ever recover? I started mashing start a little earlier. And this boss you can't really speed up. No, it's okay. So you pretty much just have to, I mean, you can, you know, still use this turbo thing, obviously, but it doesn't exactly save much time. Again, I found that the best thing you can do here is just stay far away from him, because that causes it to, what? That causes it to, tend to go to its attacks more often, I found. Oh, please. Alright. We definitely need to fix this in SAR. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Perfect. Chat has discovered an issue, apparently. They're all worried about this serious problem. Well, there we go. Alright, go, go, go. Yeah, this boss is not fun, but whatever. I like how I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. If you guys aren't interested, then you can, you know, you don't need to watch it. But I do appreciate, you know, everything. Alright. Well, one more hit, and he's dead. And then I think there's, yeah, there's Sky Chase, and then we head on to the actual fun part of the game. And things get really, if you thought the skips were already pretty fun, just wait. They stay that way. Luckily. Sky Chase can be bad though, because as I said before, it actually can crash, the game can actually crash there. But if it does that, I don't care, I'll just show you the end. Hello. Alright, perfect.
Hey,
He's
I'll
dead.
play with you some other time.
Oh no. I like how you can tell, like, the delay of everyone in the chat by when they said oh no. Oh, sorry. Now you can play with Knuckles. Oh, really? It's interesting. That's what's for the E. Alright, so, yeah, Sky Chase again. Wow, hamburger. Insert joke I've never done before. Whether, now, now you might be thinking to yourself, Rad, just hold Y. Unfortunately, I am holding Y. You can't, I just let go of it, but it doesn't do anything. There's probably a code or something to speed this level up, but I'm not aware of any, so, yeah. This will be a good time to check the chat, actually. So, thoughts on the Sonic Forces Nintendo Direct trailer? Okay! I don't know if you saw my Twitter page, but... Okay, prepare yourself. This is going to be an unscripted... kind, you know, I'm going to try to be calm and everything and fair, but it's going to be a little bit of a rant, so here we go. Sonic Forces looks pretty good to me, right? I'm still really excited for it. I'm loving it that they're going back to the boost formula because, well, I'm sorry. I mean, I would have liked if they would have done adventure, you know, style gameplay. I really would have, but you know, the boost formula. I mean, come on, that's just been you know, what's been successful for Sega for so long. When they branched away from it in Lost World, it didn't really work well for them. And while again, I would love to see adventure stuff being tried out again in the future, I think it just makes more sense for them to go back to the boost gameplay, so I get why they did it. Makes sense. I'm okay with it. And I know I'm going to trigger everyone, but I actually kind of like that they brought the Wisp back. Especially for the boost, actually, which I know that triggered everyone. But I'm sorry. I really hated that in, like, yeah, I'm getting to the cons, don't worry. But I really hated that in, okay, I love Sonic Unleashed and Generations, don't get me wrong, I love those games to death. But after a while, they do kind of feel, I'm sorry, but boost to win. Like, it does feel like you're kind of just holding down the X button and just watching them go. And that's fun for a little bit, but after a while, you just realize, man, these really are just boosting. For some reason, I really noticed it in the Unleashed project, where it really feels like you're just holding X and nothing else. And, you know, it's fun, but there's not much to it at all. So, I'm sorry, but Sonic Colors really made that a lot better to me, at least, because they made the boost a little more limited. You have to actually earn it by, you know, saving these, you know, saving the Wisp and then actually holding on to the boost. and so you actually have to focus on platforming and different challenges in the level instead of just boosting everywhere, and I loved that. I'm sorry, I really liked that design. I thought it was a design change that needed to be made. So, I might lose my train of thought here for a bit because I have to kind of concentrate on this. But yeah, so I was happy to see that back. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. I kind of like, I love that they're using the Hedgehog Engine 2, you know, like that they made that. It looks like it's going to be pretty good overall. And I'm loving what I'm hearing so far of the plot. That looks pretty interesting. I can't wait to see how that turns out. However, it's not without its cons, and here we go. I'm gonna get to the classic Sonic stuff in a second, but first off, I just want to say one thing. Okay, when I complained about the dang fence so much in the, you know, when they showed off when they first revealed Sonic Forces all the way back in 2016, when they did that, I harped so long on this stupid fence in the background of the trailer. I was like, it looks good, but oh, look at that fence! Oh, that looks so bad! And everyone was like, Rad, what's the friggin' deal? Why do you care so much about that fence? Well, let me explain what the fence, why that bothered me so much. Why it offensed me. Oh, frick, screw it. Okay, so, basically, as a lot of you know, I'm kind of big on, like, art design and direction and things. I think Sonic games have had really great art design for years. I think Sonic Unleashed is one of the best looking Sonic game, well, actually is the best looking Sonic game ever made, and they got so much right in the direction of like how that game looks. It's stunning. It looks perfect. It's like the perfect cross between, you know, edgy enough that it doesn't come off as just like too cartoony, but still like a cartoon world. Like it feels like a Pixar movie or something. It's wonderful. I love that game's style, and I love the style of colors and generations too. But anyway, point is, okay, when Sega took Lost World. Sorry, when Sega made Lost World, Sonic Team, I guess, they went for a cartoon style, and I really did not like that art style. I'm sorry, it looks really bad to me. It just looks like like an amateur kind of design. Which, by the way, I'm gonna do a skip here. I'm gonna try at least. I'm probably gonna fail. This is actually one of the hardest ones for me to get, but let's go. Let's see. Oh, I made it. Okay, hang on. So if I just go up here, there we go. Right to the end. There you go. It's quite fun to do. Anyway, okay, so, yeah, I didn't like the art style at all in Sonic Lost World, and I was thinking, you know what? No big deal. It's going to be a one-time thing. They're never going to do it again. Then in the Sonic Forces trailer, I saw that freaking fence, and that fence did not fit at all with anything else in the world. Like, maybe I'm overreacting with that still, but I feel like it just, like, from an art direction standpoint, it felt like they just threw a bunch of crap together, and they went, here, this is the city, and there's nothing in it that, like, fits. You know, like, so overall, the city level looks great and everything. Sonic Forces I'm still excited for, but the art direction was something that concerned me, and that's why. So, with all of that said, when they, also look at this, by the way. While I'm blabbing, I've just skipped, like, oh, okay, and messed up at the end, but, you can basically skip all of Speed Highway with this, and it's wonderful. Okay, with all of that said, yeah, I'm still excited for it, but the art direction was something that worried me, because it felt like they didn't quite know what they were doing with it, honestly. Okay, and, one more time, sorry. So, when they showed off Green Hill Zone, and that's what I'm getting to with this, that's, oh boy, I did not like that in the slightest. I'm really sorry to keep going down this path, but from an art direction standpoint, it looks bad. Like, it looks like they honestly, okay, I'm gonna make this a little easier on myself, because that one keeps killing me. Wow, really? Okay, we'll try this one more time, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it looks bad. It looks quite bad visually. And, okay, here's the thing. I know a lot of you are gonna say to yourself, Rad, who cares what it looks like visually, right? Like, they can, like, a game can be good even if it doesn't look good. Like, you're playing this game right now that you love to death, right? And Sonic Adventure, and it hasn't aged well at all. Like, it looks pretty bad compared to, you know, games that are coming out now. Like, visuals don't make the game. I get that. I agree completely. But the thing is, it wasn't just the visuals that were bad. That level design, man. That frickin' level design. What was that? Like, did you guys see that thing? Okay, we only saw 10 seconds. So I feel like what happened was somehow, in some way, Sega or Nintendo, one of them, screwed up, and basically what happened is we saw footage from like a year ago that we weren't even supposed to see. Because that looked like they just started that a week ago. And watch this, by the way, I'm gonna blow your mind. Okay, watch. Bam, right to the end. I love that. Anyway, yeah, so, okay, here's the thing. The art style is really freaking me out, because it feels like they don't know what they're doing with it. Like with Unleashed, they had this perfect design in their minds, and they went, okay, we're gonna make everything look exactly like this, you know, they had this whole tone they went for, it looked great. With Colors, they did the same thing. With Generations, they did the same thing. With Lost World, they went, I don't know, we'll try toon shading, I guess, and they kind of tried, and it looked alright, but it could have been a lot better. And now with Forces, it feels like what they did is they just went, I don't know, just throw crap together, and they have models from everything. They have classic Sonic, they have classic Sonic in there. They have modern Sonic, but with sort of a Lost World design. They have realistic-looking, you know, wonderful water reflections and this post-apocalyptic like setting where it's like supposed to be dark and edgy, but then they have the fire that looks cartoony and that stupid fence and all of that stuff. It's like it feels like they didn't know what tone to go for, so they just said, screw it, let's do all of it. And that worries me, because that's stuff that they're not going to change by the final game, right? Like, they can make the visuals look better, but if the design is bad, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah, so, I'm worried about it, but I'm still excited, because I don't feel like, despite everything I've said, you know, it's fun to make fun of, like, Sonic Team and everything. Like, I think everyone pretty much does that. Oh, I went the wrong way. But, no, come on, I'm trying to go around the spring. Okay. And fail horribly. Okay, we'll try that one more time. Yeah, it's fun to make fun of Sonic Team and everything, right? Like, of course it is. But you gotta give them credit where credit is due. When they do, they're a very competent team, like, despite what people say. They legitimately do a lot of things really well when they put their minds to it. And I'm sure I'm raging people now in the chat. I'm sorry, I'm doing terribly in the gameplay because I'm thinking about like what I'm saying a little bit. But yeah, they legitimately do very well when they put their minds to it, and it just feels like they're not thinking about like what the art design should be this time, or anything like that. And before you say like, who cares, you know, if you get the design wrong, the game's screwed, man. Like, you can save bad visuals, you can even save a lot of the plot stuff. You can't save the design of the game. That's gotta be good. So I don't know. I'm worried about it, but I'm giving it a solid chance. I feel like there's no way they can possibly screw this up, even though it doesn't look so. Okay, frickin'. All right, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna focus on it this time. I'm not gonna like. Come on, this is ridiculous. This is actually really easy to do. Oh, okay, really? Okay, one more time. This is it. If it isn't, whatever. I don't know what I'll do. Guess I'll buy Overwatch. Frick! Guess I gotta buy Overwatch. Sega, hey Nintendo, here's the Source of Forces to port it to the Switch. It's not finished, so don't show it to public. That kind of feels, it kind of feels like that happened, yeah. Well, not to that extent, but like, yeah, like something like that went. Like, there's no way that was supposed to be shown to us. That was like Alpha 1.0 footage. But, I mean, like, no, like, I mean, again, say what you will about Sonic Team, but they made, you know, play Sonic Unleashed and everything. Look at the trailers and stuff for that. Like, they're not stupid. They make a lot of mistakes, but they know what they're doing enough to, like, not screw something like that up. Like, there's no way they looked at that Green Hosen gameplay and said, that looks fine. And that's what we're getting in the final game. Like, I don't believe it. I feel like, I mean, we're gonna get Green Hill Zone, obviously, but it's gonna be better than that. At least somewhat. Like, either that or there's some story reason for it, where that's actually very likely a possibility. I'm thinking maybe it's like a destroyed Green Hill, and it's like a cheap excuse so they can model the terrain cheaper and get away with it, but, I mean, what a brilliant story plot. There we go, okay. Oh wow, I actually wasn't thinking I was going to make that. Okay, well, yeah, well that took forever, but that was Red Mountain. Yeah, you can do it really quickly if you get it right on the first try. I'm just screwing up badly. And then here's another one where I can talk. Can't wait to read the chat because everyone's probably said a lot about that. About Center Force and everything. There's no way they can screw that up. You're going to quote that if the game turns out bad. Okay. Well, it's not going to. Like, there's no way. Like, okay, like I know you're like probably rolling your eyes at that, everyone in the chat. Because you know Sonic Team has definitely screwed things up before, but like, there's no way. Like, okay, like when you think of Sonic Team screwing things up, you think of like Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom and everything. Sonic Boom was not done by Sonic Team. Okay, that was done by Rise of Lyric was done by Big Red Button. So that's not Sonic Team's doing. And Sonic 06 was done with old Sonic Team. What I mean by that is, after Sonic 06 happened, they basically got a new team. Like, they fired a ton of people and hired new ones. And they came out with Sonic Unleashed, and then Sonic Colors, and then Sonic Generations, and then Lost World. And, you know, they're not... Say what you will about those games, but they're a heck of a lot better than, you know, 06 and everything. So... like, in terms of the quality, at least. So, you know, after all of those mistakes and all of the, you know, all the times they made fun of Sonic 06 and everything, there's no way they're gonna, this new Sonic Team is gonna screw up an anniversary title to the point where we're getting a Green Hill Zone that looks like the one in that trailer. Like, that looked like a Blitz Sonic mod. Like, I guess I'm exaggerating a bit with that one. It looks like a Bad Generations mod. There we go. What are the people from Rise of Lyric are working on Forces? They're not. That was Big Red Button. That was an entirely different studio. If they were, then I would have been horribly concerned from the beginning. If they actually cared about the other IPs, they would be in a good spot. Well, I agree, but I don't know. There's other Sega IPs that I actually care about at all, being honest with you. Rad, no, Blitz Sonic is better. Nah, I'm sorry. It's not. You can do good things with it, but most Blitz Sonic maps are like of that quality or worse. Rip stream? Did it really die? It's working for me. Sorry, guys. Sonic Adventure Master would be amazing. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you're excited for it. Live stream off flying. Is it really? It's fine for me. OBS said it was going fine the whole time. I know, Rad, but what if some of the people were? Well, it's a different company, so, like, I don't think anyone, I don't know. I mean, like, the voice actors are the same, and, like, the script writers are, but other than, like, things like that, like, actually, I'm not even sure if the script writers are, because Ian Flynn, the writer of the Sonic comics, teased a while back before we knew what it was even called, he said, if I was writing the plot for, he said, in quote, Sonic Resistance, would you guys be okay with that? Which obviously isn't confirming it, he can't confirm it, right? But that to me, like, why would he say that unless it was, you know, unless, like, Sega was at least thinking about it, you know what I mean? Like,
Alrighty, we're in.
so I'm kind of halfway,
This thing is really huge.
I'm halfway, you know, not expecting per se, but really hoping that he's writing it, because he would do a much better job than Ken Penders, and I'm sorry, I really don't like their writing style. Can Sega please just release a Sonic Mania demo for the public? You need to play it now.
Oh wow.
They probably will sooner like in a couple months.
This must
But
be
they're
the
not
way to
doing
the
it just
sky
yet.
deck.
The water in 70% of the world, so Eggman has 33% of the world. From what I read, the story says that so far what we know is that I lost my train of thought completely just then. Wow, what the heck happened? From what I understand, at least, the story so far is just that Dr. Eggman has conquered 99% of the world, but only 1% of it is... What happened to the camera? Sonic? Oh, no! Okay. Alright. Fair enough. But there's like 1% of it that's safe. Also, I like how I didn't even need that lightning shield because I already have it, basically. Oh, okay. Alright. Good. Sure. Good. Sure. Good job. Good job. It's fine. This is fine. You can jump right down here, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, you can, but you gotta be careful not to do that. If Sonic says body, big nose, hair, and forces. Oh, if he says... Okay, I want to make it clear. When I say I like colors, I'm not including the plot. That is a cringe fest. Like, good grief. The body, big nose, hair stuff. Oh, gosh, I can't even say it with a straight face. Like... It's, I hate that. I'm sorry, like, there's cartoony, like, don't get me wrong, like, you can make Sonic cartoony, oh my gosh. Okay. You can make Sonic cartoony, like, he is a cartoon character, right? Of course. You have to make him cartoony, at least a little bit. Like, people say, like, the adventure games are, you know, they're not cartoony, they're edgy. But no, look at this. This is cartoony. Like, this is like a Saturday morning cartoon. The difference is just that Sonic Colors and all of those games go way overboard with it. Whereas this... keeps it in check, so to speak. It doesn't get to the point where it's ever, like, so cartoony that it's just ridiculous. So as long as they, you know, do that, I'm fine. My problem is when they go over the edge like that, with Sonic Boom and with Colors and, Generations and all that. And Lost World too, I keep forgetting. When the plot is just, Actually, people are gonna hate me for this, but I felt Lost World was actually pretty close. Like, in terms of the plot. The dialogue, heck no, that was awful. But the plot, there is a difference. The plot was actually not too bad. But they screwed it up at the end. They didn't know what to do with it. So it goes from, like, you know, oh, we have this mysterious world with, you know, the Deadly Six and everything, to, frick, how do we end the story? I know, we'll have Tails turn into a cyborg and then be fine. And then Dr. Eggman shows up and it ends like every other Sonic game. And, I felt like they almost had something there, honestly. But then they just screwed it up. Anyway. Alright, so, we're gonna try to do this. If we hit this correctly, we can get to the... Yes. Oh, no, never mind. Frick! This'll be fine. Oh, nice camera. It's because I have the free camera on. Okay, so you can pretty much turbo speed on all of these ladders. But, yeah. Oh dear. I mean, you can just get to the end here, like, it's not too hard. I'm sure I could skip this in some other way, too. Why don't I just do this? Done. It was close, but it was still bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, it turned out terribly. Yeah.
Yes.
They, it's because of the dialogue, and because at the end they just didn't know what to do. They never explained what the Lost Hex truly was, and that bugs me to this day. They just didn't bother with it at all. If 1% will be the only way to save the world, if 100% was taken, you'd have to slowly liberate the world? The 1% would be the only way to what? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. They made the Deadly Six one-dimensional villains. Oh, they're terrible. What is happening? Oh, okay. I accidentally went into a door during a cutscene, and now Sonic is in a void, and there's no quit option. Oh no, as they say. Let's try that again.
Select your kit. Let's get him.
There's Rubits everywhere. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you're describing the trailer. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Here's the. Okay. Let me say my. Okay, I said I would say. Oh, there goes Sonic. I said I would say what I think about Classic Sonic. All right. Let me sum it up. So, if I dare say anything negative about Classic Sonic, for some reason, the entire world seems to think I hate Classic Sonic. That's not true at all. The Classic Sonic games were phenomenal. I mean, have you just freaking play Sonic 3? It's so good. Like, dare I say it, it's near perfect. Did I really do that again? Okay. But then,
Select your kit. Let's
but
get him.
then the problem is, when Sonic Team or whoever tries to interpret it, they seem to not get it right. Like, just look at their attempts. Like, honestly, look at their attempts. Okay, like, Sonic 4. Sonic 4. Wasn't that a classic? Didn't you all love Sonic 4? No, you don't love Sonic 4. No one, it was pretty bad, wasn't it? So that's the thing, like, sorry for my neighbors being loud again. Okay, hang on. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Sometimes it's actually quite hard to get up here. Okay, hang on. Was that it? Is that enough? Is that good? Okay. Did I do it? I didn't do it! Frick! Okay, it's fine. Sonic Generations is also perfect, right? No, I don't think it's perfect. But I'm sorry, Sonic 3 is pretty good. But honestly, I would say, well, I mean, like, it's up to opinion, but I would say Sonic 3 is a masterpiece. Because do you realize, like, how much they got right with that game? Like what was even wrong about it? Like, what flaws are there in Sonic 3 that, like, did detract from the experience? Like, I can point at, like, even this game right now, which I love, right? I can point at this and I can tell you everything that's wrong with it. Like, I don't really like the plot. Wait a minute, where am I going? I'm going here. I think the plot was done a little poorly in this game. It definitely didn't age well. There's some parts I don't think are very fun. Like, I don't like the Sky Chase and the Sub Chase, and I don't like Chaos 4. You know, and Big's gameplay is horrific. I mean, you know, there's stuff that they 100% could have done way better. But overall, I just enjoy it. You know, that's the thing. Like, with most Sonic games, I can give flaws and everything. With Sonic 3, it's just like there's nothing about it that stands out to me as like, oh, this is what they did wrong. It's all just good. I don't know. I'm not saying it's perfect, but for me at least, it's about as close as perfect as we're gonna get. And that's coming from a guy who isn't a Cosmic Sonic fan. Well, like, primarily. Oh, okay. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is I think the Cosmic Sonic games are great, but I don't think Sega does a good job interpreting them. So Sonic 4, for example, was one example of that. And another example of it was Sonic Lost World, when they put in all the cartoony, you know, the Classic Sonic elements. I think Generations did Classic Sonic alright, but it wasn't... I admit I hardly ever played the Classic Sonic stages in that game. So Sega doesn't typically get Classic Sonic stuff right. That's just not what they do anymore, right? So, like, trying to put him into gameplay, to me, is just some, you know, like when they first announced Classic Sonic was in Forces, and when I first saw Sonic Mania action, I didn't realize it was being done by Christian Whitehead, and I thought it was being done by Sonic Team. I really was not happy about it because I thought, oh great, we're getting more, you know, attempts of recreating something that was great that fell miserably. I'm sorry. So okay, when I found out that Sonic Mania was being done by Christian Whitehead, who actually does do an amazing job recreating the Classic Sonic games, and that Sonic Forces had Classic Sonic in it, what I determined was, I'm excited for Sonic Mania, and I'm excited for Forces, but the Classic Sonic game doesn't need to be there. Okay, I know I'm getting all over the place with this. Here, let me just try and get to the point. Why in the world, you all already knew I was going to say this, but why in the world do they have Classic Sonic in 2 major games this year? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. The only thing I can think of at all, which is, I'm almost sure this is what actually happened, is basically, when they started developing Sonic Forces, they went, we're gonna put Classic Sonic in it. And they already had that all planned out, right? And then Sonic Mania happened, and they went, oh, well, frick, right? Like, you know, like the team behind Forces didn't plan that. So, at first, Mania was not a thing, right? So they just thought, we'll put Classic Sonic in this. But now that Mania is a thing, it doesn't make any sense. Because, you know, there's no way, I'm sorry, but there's no way that Sonic Team is going to do Classic Sonic gameplay better than Sonic Mania is going to do it. There's no way. If you're a Classic Sonic fan, you know, a hardcore one who really wants more Classic Sonic gameplay, then you're going to want 2D pixelated action with multiple characters and such. You're not going to want 2.5D attempting to do Classic Sonic gameplay like what Forces is going to try to do. So, like, it doesn't appeal to Classic Sonic fans. It sure as like does not appeal to adventure fans or modern fans who didn't like Classic Sonic gaming much to begin with. So why is it there, right? Like, what's the point of it? It doesn't make any sense to me. Again, I feel that I know why it's there, right? Like, they just didn't realize, like, Mania just originally was not going to be a thing, so they figured, I know, we'll put this in, we'll make everyone happy. But once it became a thing, it suddenly broke the entire point of it. Anyway, yeah, so that was something that already made me go, okay, I don't really want, I'm not really looking forward to that in Forces, but you know what, whatever, I can put up with it, I don't care. I knew Green Hills was going to be in there again, right from the beginning, because Classic Sonic was there, right? So why would they bring back Classic Sonic but not Green Hill? Like, that's like a staple of Classic Sonic to Sega at this point. Even though, to most of us, it's like, that was one level from one game that had him in it, but anyway. So, I knew that was going to happen. I was honestly surprised by how many people were upset just by the fact that Green Hill was there. Because I'm like, well, yeah, I know it's repetitive. I'm not happy that it's there, but... Oh, I forgot I have the water mod on. Frick. I'm not happy that it's there, but... I don't really care. Like, that was expected, right? What ticked me off about it, what I couldn't stand, was... that art direction and that level design. That was a friggin' straight line with, like, cubes that were modeled to look kind of like Green Hill. It was ridiculous. Mania is like a try using nostalgia, and forces the cliche. It's very cliche, sorry. Well, Mania is being done by people who actually grew up with the games. It's not being done by Sonic Team, it's being done by Christian Whitehead and a bunch of other people like that. So... I don't know, like, I don't feel like that's playing on nostalgia so much, because it's, you know, there are new levels in it. I really didn't like the, you know what, I'm gonna be honest, having said that, I really don't like that there's, remade levels in it, I'm sorry, but why, like, it's the exact, it isn't like when they took Green Hill Zone and they put it in Sonic Generations, because with that, it was like, oh, I get it. This is a, you know, 3D and 2.5D game, and you actually got a new experience with it. This is like, it's the same frickin' thing, right? So I didn't like that, but other than that, I feel like Mania's gonna be alright. But Classic and Forces, I'm not looking forward to, because, you know, I'm really hoping they'll surprise me and it'll be the best thing ever. They did say there's gonna be a huge twist to it, and I don't know what that twist is yet. What I heard from the story is that Classic Sonic was, like, summoned by Eggman, like, by accident or something. And basically, he's, like, the almighty version of Sonic. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, the plot, based from what I heard so far, he's basically, like, a perfect version of Sonic. And he's, like, what's going to help them, like, save the world from this apocalypse or whatever. That actually sounds interesting to me. I'm actually curious to see if that's... like, where that goes. I may have gotten that wrong, but that's what I understood the plot was, at least. And if that's the case, again, that sounds interesting to me. I'm actually curious to see where that goes. But I'm hoping that they do something really new with him that makes it feel like, you know, oh, I see why they put Classic in here, right? Like, so they could do this. and that it really shocks me, and I end up loving it. But, you know, I don't think I'm gonna be so... I think it'll be alright, but that's it. What I'm really interested in is modern Sonic's gameplay, of course, and that new character. Let me mention that real quickly, and then I'll shut up. Oh, Sonic, hi, I'm still alive. Okay. Let me mention that real quickly, and then I'll shut up, and I'll stop the stream because I'm actually, like, almost done with the game again. I beat the game basically 3 times today. That's kind of funny. In 3 hours, too. Like, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, okay. Alright, I held down Y too long, I guess. Sonic, please, look, there's a switch. You can... I like that the death trigger is placed so poorly there. Oh, no, dang it. I don't mean to keep doing that. But yeah, it's placed so poorly that you can land on the switch and everything, but then... you're dead because the game says so. Anyway, yeah, that freaking new character, they showed a silhouette of it, as I'm sure you all saw. What do you think of the new character design? I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it right now. That design looks terrible to me. Like, maybe I'm overreacting, but... Oh my gosh, that looks terrible to me. Like, okay, do you know the Sonic Boom NPCs? Like, it looks like that. It looks like, yeah, well, of course everyone's already made the joke. So, okay, I'll have to say it too. It looks like friggin' Bubsy, alright? It does. It legitimately looks like Bubsy the Bobcat. I mean, it isn't. I can't believe, I honestly am shocked that there's actually people who think it is. Like, what are you... I'm sorry, I never say this about someone, but what are you thinking? Like, that's not a Sega property. That wouldn't make any... Why would they? They can't do that legally. Why would they do that? There's some people who actually believe that. I can't... Whatever. But, like, there were literally... Okay, there was literally some guy who made a joke video saying it was gonna be Bubsy. And everyone in the comments was like, I can't believe you actually think that! And they were serious. Like, I don't get people. Anyway, yeah, but, it looks like Bubsy, and I'm sorry, but the design does not fit the Sonic world at all. Like, we'll have to see it in full light. It'll probably look a little better, but I hate that design so far. I'm sorry. Okay, let me sum it up. It's like, here's the thing. I already don't think we need more Sonic... Oh, okay, my controller got locked again, great. I already don't think we need more Sonic characters. I'm sorry, but I really don't. Do you realize how many characters there are in this franchise right now? We have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Rouge. We have... Who else? I'm trying to even, like... Blaze, we have Silver, we have Shadow, we have... just so many characters. Oh my gosh. Of course, Eggman, we have... Big the Cat, we have Charmy Bee, we have Espiel the Chameleon, we have Mighty the Armadillo, we have, which, you know, they're dead. Sega hasn't used them for years, but there's still characters that they did use at one point. They had oh, Heavy, best character in the entire franchise, Heavy. Honest, wow, just man. Did I already say Big the Cat? Because if not, bringing Big the Cat, we have Gamma, we have Omega. We have, Styx. I know I'm going out of order completely here, but, yeah, Styx is apparently a character now, so, okay, like in the main universe. We have, oh, okay, I'm falling to my doom, no problem. This is like a nightmare, I love it. Rad 2017. We have, like, I mean, there's so many characters, it's ridiculous. I won't go through all of them, but just, you get the idea. Oh, and then there's the characters that appeared only in one game and then were only used in one game. One for basically every game. What, like there was Chip, there was Yacker, there was the Deadly Six. Oh, that game gave us 6 characters. Aren't you excited? And they're all terrible stereotypes that didn't need to exist. Like, my gosh, there's so many characters. Oh, Princess freaking Elise. I'm just trying to think of random characters that we go. Maria, Jared Robotnik. There's just, like, there's so many. It's not even, it's insane. So, adding more characters to the list is ridiculous. Yeah, Jetwave Storm, I forgot about all of them, oh my gosh. I completely forgot they even existed. So adding more characters to that list is insane. Like, you don't need any more. They've got so many. Like, what? I'm sorry, but what stereotypes or okay? Let me word this a little nicer. What possible type of character can you bring to the franchise that you can't already represent in some way? Like what kind of stereotype, you know, has not been done at this point by Sonic Team? Like, you can do it with every character at this point. There's no new personality you can possibly bring to any of it. It's just been so overdone. So the point I'm trying to make is you don't need new characters. If you absolutely have to get some new, you know, get some kind of personality in your game for some reason, bring back an old character. There's so many. You can work with any of those, right? But yet they keep making new ones. I don't get why. And now we have this guy. So my problem with him is, okay, if you're gonna have new characters, because I don't think we need them. I've already made that clear. If you have to have new characters, right? Even if you know, even though I think that's a terrible idea, at very least, you should design him well, right? Because the thing about Sonic is that he's kind of... his design is honestly one of his strongest traits. Like, during the, you know, Dark Age of Sonic, one of the big things that kept him around was just his design was so great. Like, so many people liked the way... There was something... okay, this is gonna sound weird, but there's something appealing to people about the Sonic games. Like, there was something interesting to people about the fact of, like, you know, you get to control this guy and go really fast, right? So that kept him around, even when the games were terrible. I don't see... Here's the point I'm trying to make with this. I don't see that frickin' Fox thing staying around, you know, sticking around for 25 years. Do you? I know we haven't seen it yet, other than a silhouette. But just from that silhouette, do you see that thing sticking around for 25 years? I don't. I'm sorry. I don't think it's gonna be a character that is like, alright, whatever. It's gonna be like Chip or Yacker or someone, right? And then, yeah, I mean, it'll be okay, but not really anything anyone likes too much. And then, you know, like, not something that someone's strongly attached to. And then you'll never hear from him again. And that's it. So, like, I really don't get what they're doing with that. But at very least, I was hoping that they would design him well, and he looks bad. He doesn't fit in the Sonic universe. He looks like a Sonic Boom NPC. I know I've already said that, but jeez. I'll shut up now. I know I'm ranting about Sonic. That's sad. Could be a dog. All right, Pele from Sonic 06.
He's up to something.
Yeah, exactly. There's like there's nothing that they haven't already done before. You're gonna quote Rich from Future Q say, Sonic just needs to die. Well, okay.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Say what you will, but I'm sorry. I really hate when people say that, because that isn't just, I don't like the games. That's, anyone who likes them should be ashamed of themselves and they should be put down. Like, come on, guys, really? You're overreacting a bit there. The problem is just that Sega doesn't seem to have any clue what they're doing with design, and, you know, they keep getting so close, but then screwing up. So, if they just, you know, they can make Forces good if they want to. They just gotta work out some of these little things. Anyway. Rad, what about the black stereotype? They haven't done that yet, I think. Well, I'm sorry, you're gonna hate me. They kinda did it a little bit with Knuckles and with Shadow. Just saying. They did a little bit. Yeah, well, that isn't racist. You're just saying it's a well, that's like if I said, like, the white stereotype or, like, the girl stereotype or whatever. That's like, we're not saying that's good, right? Like, it's a stereotype, and it's not something that they should be doing, but, you know, I get your point. Yeah, they haven't... Shadow is an emo Mexican. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. It's... I don't know. I guess you're right. I feel like they've done that before, though. Haven't they? Like, they had to have done that at some point. At least to some extent. Knuckles has anger issues. Well, he feels more like closer to that stereotype than No, Knuckles is kind of that stereotype, because, like, with the raps in SA2 and everything, like, that feels very much like they were trying to do that. Maybe not, I don't know. I guess, Sonic is the artistic stereotype, but then you delete the message. GG. Yeah, I mean, they're all stereotypes. But that's the thing, like, the only characters... Okay, here's what ticks me out so much about this thing, like, you can't... There's too many characters. You cannot possibly make a new character now. I don't care what it is. You cannot make a new character that everyone likes and accepts at this point. Like, there's just no way. Like, it's already been done. There's gonna be some guy who's like, really? You know. Like, if you ask people, like, you know, think of Sonic characters, they're gonna tell you Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and you know, Eggman. And maybe they'll also tell you things like Amy, or Big the Cat, or Rouge, or Shadow, right? Beyond that, they're not really gonna think of anything. It's only the Sonic fans who are gonna remember the other characters. I'm sorry to say, but really, that really is the case. So, like, that's because those are the only characters that were used properly and had really good design elements to them that kept them around. The rest of the characters have, okay, like Omega. Like, if there's anyone out there who really loves Omega, more power to you, that's great, right? But for me, like, he's a robot. You know, like, that's his entire character. That's not really interesting to me. I mean, Chaos, that was kind of cool, right? But he was kind of just the monster, and that was it. Oh, Tikal! I forgot about Tikal! She's there. I'm sorry, but she doesn't really... Like, I literally forgot about her. And I was just playing the game where she shows up like 50 times. Dang it, Taz. Get in the bag, Nebby! Exactly. I don't know how she hasn't suffocated that thing yet. Copyright Sonic Team / Sega 2003. SA1's version of it doesn't matter, it's better than SA2's. I don't know, Derek. I like both. I kinda can't decide. I feel like I almost like SA2's a little better just because I feel that aged a little better with the, you know, but then again I love the 90s music sound even though it's corny. So, I like both. Anyway, I'll shut up now. I know I actually just beat Sonic Story twice and Tales of Story, so I need to stop streaming now. But anyway, that was SADX, or at least the majority of it. I'm gonna need to go back and play Big Story, and well, not the majority at all, actually. I need to play Big's and Gamba's and Amy's and who else? Oh, Knuckles. I need to beat Knuckles. And then the missions, and then the emblems, and oh boy. But actually, it doesn't sound so bad somehow. So, yeah, guess we'll do that next time. Now, I do want to say real quickly, I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow, almost surely. I might, who knows, but I really don't think I am. So, because Easter Sunday, right? It's sort of a holiday, so I'm probably not going to be online. Maybe I will be, who knows, but, you know, don't expect it. Just wanted to say that very quickly, just in case anyone, you know, figures it. And also, yes, Taz, I will check your link. Give me a second. Oh no, what have you done? Taz, what have you done? Who is to blame for this? Grab some popcorn, honey, and enjoy the movies as Winnie the Pooh and his friends go into new worlds outside of Disney Studios and the 100-acre wood, where they will meet new friends, battle bitter enemies, and save the world at the same time. No. I don't agree with this. Sonic's Adventures Wiki? Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. What is this? What? Ronald McDonald's Adventures, Ash's Adventures, Littlefoot's Adventures, SpongeBob's Adventures, Dippers and Mabel's Adventures. What the heck have you found? Oh no, is it just anything related to the word adventure? Was that JonTron? No. It freaking looked like JonTron when I scroll quickly. I don't know why. Why did that look like JonTron to me? Whatever. Okay, I'm sorry. Hopefully that wasn't just me, because I'll sound insane if it was. Whatever. Man, this is a great. This is great. Bonnie gets a diamond. What? No. Catch him. Wow. Flaying. That's cool. Ty. Wait up. Emerald. Slow down. Percy. Catch me if you can. Ha ha ha. Zaptor. Don't forget about me. Canned laughter. Toad. Don't try to stop us. Are you... Who made Amy Rose? What is... I have so many questions. Oh my gosh, it's still going. How... Oh... Do you realize how many voices... Why is there an ad for how to ease stuffness and pain? Please, I need it. How did Twilight Sparkle? Rarity. Dave. I'm freaking done. That's it. Done. No one can top Dave. Alright? No one can... Oh. That's the... Wow. Thank you for enlightening me. Did you make this? Who made this? I mean, I don't know whether to thank them or to burn them at stake. It's pretty great, but also has a slight feeling of evil to it, you know? Like, Ronald McDonald's. Let's go with the... Oh my gosh. Do you realize how many... Oh my gosh. Do you realize how many voice actors and actresses you would need to read this? Oh no. Who made this? This is... I'm complete... What does this have to do with anything? This is completely... Alright, then, one more, and then we'll stop. Dipper and Mabel meet the Lion King. Peter Pan. Mulan. Aladdin. Dipper's and Mabel's Adventures of the Princess and the Frog. Adventures of Beauty and the Beast. Alice in Wonderland. Pokemon, the first movie. The Jungle Book. Kung Fu Panda. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. House of Blues. Oh no. Oh no. Ice Age 5? There's... What is this? Yes, pictures and posters, please. Oh, did I block all of... Wait, frick. How do you, hang on. Don't mind my neighbors. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let me actually unblock that. There wasn't actually anything to hide there, so whatever. Okay, it should be showing up now. Oh my gosh. No. Is that what it... What have I stumbled across? An adventure as big as your imagination. He's like, huh? You're gonna get roasted. That's not Barney. Why is Rocky and Bullwinkle... Why are they on the top left of my screen? Is that, oh my gosh, what is his name? The kid from Winnie the Pooh. What is his name? Christopher Robin. I'm so stupid. That's the ghost from everyone's favorite. It's Mewtwo. Yeah. It's coming to theaters this April. Let's inspect that. Let's inspect that closely. Analyze the footage. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna have to save this beauty for later. There's no better way to end a stream than that. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know what I just saw. I think I'm traumatized, but that was beautiful. So thank you, Taz, for that. I'll have to look that over more later. Wow, that was something. I've never been so confused in my life. At one point they planned, Orange says at one point they planned a movie. The movie was canceled and it actually became an album. All their ideas and themes created their best album. I don't know what you're talking about, but... Rad, should I play ukulele or Overwatch? Watch. Frick. I don't know. Why not both? You know, we're gonna do that meme. There we go. Your first birthday was Winnie the Pooh themed? Good job. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. Thank y'all for watching. Sorry for fricking around so much. But yeah, that was very fun. So I will see you all next time, which is almost surely not going to be tomorrow. So probably this Saturday. But yeah, see you guys later. And goodbye, I guess.